Okay. Anybody can hear me? Can we start court? TGK, can you hear me?
We can only hear her in that line.
Okie doke. You let me know when you're ready to start.
Can we hear? We can. No. Let me get a new speaker. Close the door and turn it.
We're waiting for the tech folks to come up here. They're trying to sort it out there. I hope everybody will be patient and we'll get through the calendar as soon as we get the electronics working. Thank you.
You see the audio? This one. And we have to get a new speaker to this one. This is your system. Now we need to test it. We have a new phone. Yeah.
Wow. This is never wrong. No problem.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take a king's table. Can you mind if I take up your table over there? I might need to. I'm under suspicion.
Put it on my side over here.
What? That's right.
How's it going? Mr. Wilson, can you hear me? Apparently not. Louis, Here we go. Should we go back down there?
No, I'd take the setting slightly different, so it'd probably be the same thing. Okay, here we go.
I know she is.
Well, you have the First Amendment, right?
Okay, I'm hearing an echo, so somebody somewhere has their mic unmuted. It's not supposed to be. So if everybody do me a favor, mute all your mics.
Louis talk? Ask Louis if he can talk. Louis,
Yes, I hear you.
can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Louis?
Yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Oh, great. I'm talking.
Can you hear me?
You can hear us, but we can't hear you.
Let's see. Audio settings. Does that work? Do you hear me now? This way.
Yeah, we hear you in the TC computer, but not inside the.
Okay, so you hear me on the T. Okay, as long as you can hear me, that's the important part.
So Louis, I think Zoom is working, but the internal TGK connection is not.
It may be, because
Which was the opposite of what was happening downstairs.
yeah, which is funny because you came up here, I went downstairs and I could hear you guys perfectly. So it's one of those days.
Want to go back?
I don't know if you might want to do the Zoom people up. Well, you can't, no, Zoom not working here either. Okay, the only, well, if things haven't changed magically, hold on. Hello?
Keep in mind, they have all the Metro West mics open too. That should fix up noise in the purple.
Well, right now,
They call it Senate, they unmute them.
right,
They
well,
keep them muted.
well, right now, so I don't have any echoes from anybody. So whoever was the issue is probably either gone or muted their mic. But right now, the Metro West that I see, they're all open and I'm not getting anything. So I don't know. So they're checking over there. Yeah. All right, let me call you back. All right. Think. They're not getting audio. Everybody.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Luis?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're here now.
Okay, so are we good to go? Or we'll see how things go? All right, we're gonna start and stay close by.
Can you hear the C2 room?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
And this is the podium mic.
Yes, it is. All right, we're gonna start. Don't go nowhere.
Okay, thank you. All right, hi, everybody. We're back and we're gonna try and get started with the felony first appearance hearings. So I'm Judge Mindy Glazer. I will be presiding today. I believe that everybody was sworn in earlier. Can I just start again with having the attorneys announce for the record, please state?
ASA Monica John on behalf of the state. Good morning.
Good
All
morning.
right.
Vanessa, on behalf of the state.
Good morning. Mr. Wilson, you there? Let me swear, yes, everybody raise your right hand. You swear or affirm.
Right hand up.
You swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this proceeding will be the truth. If so, state I do.
Juran decir la verdad, de ser así, digan lo juro.
I thank you. Please be seated.
Ya pueden sentarse.
All right, so they're all sworn in. Madam Interpreter, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm you will translate from English to Spanish, Spanish to English to the best of your abilities? If so, state I do.
I do. Maria Correal, certified court interpreter.
Thank you. All right, so let's get started with the out-of-state warrants. The first case is it Jason Hill?
I heard you.
He has local set today.
He went to circuit court today, Judge
He's in
Rodriguez.
circuit court. So let's set it tomorrow. What's that, October 7th? Thank you. Reset tomorrow, October 7th. Then we have Yoshet Brock is a quash. Albert Wilson quash. Deidre O'Sullivan is a quash. She has locals. Is she there to let her know that she's gonna have to go on her own to New Jersey to deal with the warrant?
She's here. She still has a.
Thank you. Miss O'Sullivan, New Jersey isn't picking you up. You're gonna have to go there on your own to quash the warrant because you can get rearrested on it. All right? So you can post the bond on your Miami case if you're able to do so, but you're gonna have to go to New Jersey on your own to quash the warrant. If you don't do that, you can get arrested next week on the warrant. All right? Thank you. Have a good day. 1 second.
Are you sure? Because the judge, I think, could hear her.
Next we have is Rolando Ramirez Carrada. Is he there?
Yes.
Metro West.
Good morning. Do you speak English?
No.
Spanish, please. Sir, good morning. You have a local set pending. When's the next court date? Your next court date is October 20th. We're going to reset this case for October 21st.
Señor, su caso está fijado para el 20 de octubre. Vamos a fijar el caso aquí para el 21 de octubre.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
Thank you.
Then we have Julio Chapaton Brown as a quash. He was transferred to Orange County. Then there's Adam Jones. Mr. Jones is at Metro West 2. Good morning. Is that your case?
Good morning, Your Honor. It is Julian Sterling on behalf of Mr. Jones.
Good morning. So what's going on? He waived. Does he have locals?
No, Your Honor. Arizona asking for a 15-day.
Your Honor, if you recall, this is the client who was here last week. He suffered a heart attack in July he's been recovering from. We did send him to medical, and medical is not giving him his medicines. Of course, they're piecemealing it, which is even more dangerous when recovering from a heart attack. My client is a Florida resident. He does not have significant priors, and this is a non-violent crime Arizona wants from him. It's a $16,000 apparently allegation of misuse of scholarship funds from Arizona, which my client is concerned it's false identity. But that being said, it's non-violent.
You need to call Arizona. They want to see him. I cannot release him.
Well, does Your Honor have the option of A, denying an extension past the 15 days, or alternatively granting him a bond?
No, sir. They have 30 days to pick him up. If you want to reach out to Arizona and they agree to a bond, talk to Miss John and I can sign an order, but Arizona has to agree. So right now they're entitled to an extension of time, sir. Mr. Jones, the most they can hold you, he came in on the 29th, so it's 30 days from the 29th. When's that?
October 29th.
It would be until October 29th. So how much time do they need?
They want us to the 29th.
Oh.
We can reset at the 29th. We can still.
Instead of the 29th, if you're here, then I will release you. That's how it works. I'm sorry, I can't release him.
We'll have to reach out to Arizona. Thank you kindly.
So it's reset 10/29. If he is here on 10/29, then I can release him, but not before that. I'm so sorry. If you reach out, you can contact my JA, contact Miss John. You can send me an email. I'll give you a sample order if they agree to a bond, but it's they may, I'm not sure. It looks like it was a new warrant. They may agree to a bond. So,
Sorry.
okay, thank you. All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. Your lawyer's working hard, try to work this out for you. Okay.
I hear. Thank
Do a
you.
bond. And if he has any special medical transportation, you need to tell the deputy, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day. No, they got 4 flights a day nonstop. I don't know what the issue is. Okay, next we have is Jordan Polenitz. He's at Metro West 3. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, so what's happening? He has locals pending the next court date. There's no court date. Do you have a court date corrections?
No, Your Honor.
No. When do you think it might be? When was he? Did he post a bond on his felony?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll just set it in 15 days, see what's going on. Do you know what the charge is for the felony?
Possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia with intent.
All right, so I'll set it on, what's 15 days from today? I'll reset it 10/21, see if we can figure out what's going on with your case, sir. All right, I'm sorry about the delay. Anthony Lee? Mr. Lee, good morning.
Good morning, miss.
December 11th.
You have a Miami case set December 11th. So are we setting it when? December 12th? I don't know. We're going to reset this case December 12th to see if you've closed out your local case, sir. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you, miss. Have a great day.
Have a nice day, sir. Mr. Wilson, he was given an ROR in his F case. Was he ever taken into custody for $1 on that?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I'll reach out to the public defender.
Corrections? Do you show he was still ROR'd on that? He was never given $1 bond or taken into custody? Mr. Wilson, please look into it.
You're talking
Your
about,
Honor.
who are you talking about, Your Honor?
Mr. Lee, Anthony Lee. It still shows him ROR'd?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, C just is showing a.
Back into custody on the 26th of September.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good. All right, then we have Alexander Perez Escobar at Metro West 5. He needs a Spanish interpreter. Good morning, sir.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, señor. Good morning.
You have a Miami case set on October 17th.
Usted tiene un caso en Miami fijado para el 17 de octubre.
We're going to reset this case for October 20th. I guess that's a Monday, to see if you've closed out your Miami case.
Vamos a fijar este caso entonces para el 20 de octubre, que creo que es lunes, para ver si usted ya cerró el otro caso.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
That's it for the out-of-state warrants. Thank you, Ms. John. Now the in-state calendar. The first case is Cortel Jenkins.
Yes, how you know?
Good morning. Where's Mr. Jenkins?
He's present, Your Honor, TGK.
Oh, hi, Mr. Jenkins. Good morning.
Good morning, Your
Sir,
Honor.
you were arrested on a warrant from Broward County. It was issued on October 4th of 2025. The charge is robbery with a firearm. Your total bond is $15,000. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. And I said the warrants from October 4th of 2025. If you're able to post the $15,000 bond, you can get out of jail. If you do not have any money to post a bond, you will have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up. The reset date here is October 21st to see if you were bonded out or were transported there. Have a nice day, sir.
What did I mean?
Thank you. Next is Tani Arliz Colon Ortega. Is she a TGK?
Coming up, Your Honor.
Good morning. Where is she? Good morning, ma'am. English or Spanish?
Good morning. English, please.
English is good. Thank you. Good morning, ma'am. You have an arrest warrant. It is from Volusia County, Florida. The warrant was issued on July 24th of 2025. The charge is failure to appear for operating with a suspended license. I will appoint the public defender's office to represent you on the warrant. Your bond is $1,000. So if you're able to post a $1,000 bond, you can get out of jail. If you don't have any money to post a bond, you'll have to wait up to 15 days for Volusia County to pick you up. The reset date here is October 21st to make sure you get transported or bonded out. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next is Jose Pena Lopez.
You like English, Spanish? Spanish. Your Honor, he'll need the Spanish interpreter.
Thank you. Good morning. Sir, you have an arrest warrant from Polk County, Florida. The warrant was issued on October 2nd of 2025.
Buenos días, señor. Usted tiene un caso del condado de Polk. La orden de arresto fue emitida el 2 de octubre del 2025.
Count one is burglary to an unoccupied conveyance. That bond is $5,000.
El primer cargo es allanamiento con fines delictivos de un vehículo desocupado y la fianza ahí es de $5,000.
Count two is grand theft of a motor vehicle with a $5,000 bond.
Después es hurto de mayor cuantía de un vehículo con una fianza de $5,000.
Count three is conspiracy to commit grand theft, $5,000 bond.
Cargo número 3 es conspiración para cometer hurto de mayor cuantía, fianza de $5,000.
Count four is conspiracy to commit burglary to an unoccupied conveyance. That bond is $5,000.
Y el siguiente cargo es conspiración para cometer allanamiento con fines delictivos de un medio de transporte desocupado. La fianza ahí es de $5,000.
So your total bond is $20,000. If you're able to pay it, do so at the TGK jail.
Entonces la fianza total es de $20,000. Si usted tiene la posibilidad de pagarlo, lo puede hacer en la cárcel de TGK.
If you don't have any money to post the bond, you're going to have to wait up to 15 days for Polk County to come pick you up.
Si no tiene dinero para pagar la fianza, tendrá que esperar hasta 15 días para que el condado de Polk venga por usted.
Okay, señoría.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. The
Gracias.
reset date is
Tenga buen día.
October 21st.
Thank
Next
you.
is,
La siguiente fecha es para el 21 de octubre. Que esté bien.
thank you. Next
Have
we
a
have
nice day.
Keith Williams. Thank you, you too.
Keith Williams. Stand here. Look at the judge.
Good morning, sir. You have an arrest warrant from Lee County, Florida. The warrant was issued September 24th of 2025. It's a writ of bodily attachment because you owe child support. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Your total cash purge is $648. If you are able to pay that, do that at the TGK jail where you're located. If you don't have any money to post that cash purge, you will have to wait up to 15 days for Lee County to pick you up. The reset date here is October 21st to make sure you either paid that cash purge of $648 or were transported to Lee County. Have a good day. Next is Miguel Cadierno Espinosa. He's at Metro West 6. Good morning.
Morning.
Is English okay, or would you like a
Yes.
Spanish interpreter?
No, I know English.
Good morning, sir. You have an arrest warrant from Broward County. The warrant was issued February 10th of 2025. And I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Your total bond is $20,000. It's stalking. The charge is stalking with a $10,000 bond and obscene or harassing phone calls for a $10,000 bond. So the total bond is $20,000. If you're able to pay that bond, you can do so at the TGK jail in Miami. If you don't have any money for a bond, you will have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up. The reset date here is October 21st to make sure you either posted a bond or were transported to Broward County. Have a nice day.
What was that again? What was that? 20?
$20,000 bond, or you'll have to wait up to 15 days to be transported to Broward County.
15 days?
Yeah, they usually come once a week. You'll probably go sometime this week if you can't pay it.
So if I go over there, they give you another bond or something?
They may, the judge may lower it. It's up to the judge in Broward. Okay, have a nice day, sir.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know.
I don't know. You'll find out when you get there. Have a good day, sir.
Okay.
Marlon Bonilla is next. Good morning, Mr. Bonilla.
He'll need Spanish, Your Honor.
Sir, you have an arrest warrant from Martin County, Florida. The warrant was issued on June 17th of 2024.
Señor, usted tiene una orden de arresto del condado de Martin. Esta orden de arresto fue emitida el 17 de junio del 2024.
The charge is failure to appear for possession of a shopping cart, and your total bond is $500.
La fianza total es de $500 y el cargo es falta de comparecencia por tenencia de un carrito de hacer compras.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a asignarle a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
If you're unable to post a $500 bond, you will have to wait up to 15 days for Martin County to come pick you up.
Si usted no puede pagar la fianza de $500, tendrá que esperar hasta 15 días para que el condado de Martin venga por usted.
The reset date here is October 21st to make sure you either posted a bond or were transported to Martin County. Have a nice day.
El caso queda fijado aquí para el 21 de octubre para asegurarnos de que usted haya pagado la fianza o que el condado de Martin haya venido por usted. Que tenga buen día.
All right, next we have Jose. Jose Perez is next. Mr. Perez there.
Yes, Your Honor. English, Spanish.
How you doing, ma'am? How you doing?
English.
Good morning. Mr. Perez, you were arrested on a warrant from Broward County. The warrant was issued September 19th of 2025. You missed court. It says capious for driving under the influence and resisting an officer without violence. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there's no bond. You'll have to wait up to 15 days to be picked up by Broward County. The reset date is October 21st.
I have court tomorrow. I have court tomorrow.
Okay.
Court tomorrow.
All right.
You wanna?
I don't think you're gonna make it.
I don't have any like. I'm gonna lose my job, and I'm gonna really like. It's really gonna affect me like really bad. And
Sorry,
honestly,
sir.
I just got to court late.
You got to talk to the judge in Broward. I didn't issue the warrant, sir. I'm sorry.
Wow. So I gotta be here how many days?
Hopefully, they usually come once a week, so you shouldn't have to wait that long. You should go to Broward sometime this week. Okay. Have a nice day, sir. Next is Kevin Morency. Good morning, sir. You were arrested on a warrant from Broward County. The warrant was issued June 6th of 2024. The charge is violation of pretrial. And I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's no bond on the warrant. You'll have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up. The reset date here is October 21st to make sure you are transported there. Have a nice day. Next, we have Carlos Tosco. He's at Metro West 7. Good morning, sir. How are you? Sir, you have an arrest warrant from Broward County. The warrant was issued September 20th of 2025. It says felony AF, reference aggravated stalking and domestic violence, and it says no bond. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I don't know, have you ever been to court on Broward on this?
No, ma'am.
So you may be entitled to a bond. I can reset this case in the afternoon to see if Broward will agree to a bond. How's that?
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that.
Thank you. We'll see you later. Then we have Jimmy Murray, Metro West 8. Good morning, sir. You were arrested on a warrant from Pasco County, Florida. The warrant was issued July 25th of 2025. It says criminal use of personal identification. Your bond is $10,000. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. If you are able to post a $10,000 bond, you can get out of jail. If you don't have any money for a bond, you'll have to wait up to 15 days for Pasco County to pick you up. The reset date here is October 21st to make sure you either posted a bond or were transported to Pasco County. Have a nice day, sir.
Bless you too, ma'am. Thank you.
Next we have is Amrit Kumaran. Good morning.
You want? I'm
You have
sorry.
an arrest, that's not.
We have
have
Renee
a-
Smith.
Renee Smith.
You have Renee Smith, pardon me. I apologize. Renee Smith, good morning. Ma'am, you have an arrest warrant from Broward County. It was issued September 18th of 2025, not in custody capias for grand theft in the second degree, and it says no bond. I will reset this case in the afternoon to see if Broward County will agree to a bond. All right?
Your Honor.
That's a
I did-
VOP?
Your Honor, I did email Mr. Valcourt. He agreed to 15,000 and a no victim contact. I'll send the
Oh.
order. The alleged victim's name is Michelle Kiley. K is in kilo, ILEY.
So ma'am, stay away from Michelle, Kylie. You're not allowed to go near that person. You have to stay at least 500 feet away from them. And your bond is 15,000. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have her address, Mr. Wilson?
I'm
Did you
gonna get it right
confirm her
now. Thank you, Your
address?
Honor.
Thank you. So reset date October 21st to see if she posted her $15,000 bond or was transported to Broward County.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Then we have Amrit Kumaran. Good morning, sir.
morning,
You were
Your Honor.
arrested on a warrant from Manatee County, Florida. The warrant was issued September 29th of 2025 for violation of probation. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Your bond is $5,000. If you're able to post a $5,000 bond, you can get out of jail. If you don't have any money for a bond, you'll have to wait up to 15 days for Manatee County to pick you up. The reset date here is October 21st to make sure you are transported there. Have a nice day. Transported or bonded out.
Yes, ma'am. I can have my friend to help me to do the.
The best place to post the bond, though, is in Miami. You'll get out quicker. They have
Your
call
Honor, if
bondsmen
it
in
please the
Miami.
court, could I get a release on on recognition? Because I have to pick up my car at the towing and my items.
It's not up to me. Most respectfully, it's the judge in Manatee County issued the warrant. It
Yes,
wasn't
Your
me.
Honor.
So I have to set a bond, sir. I'm
Thank you for
sorry.
the bond, Your Honor. I understand. Thank
Have
you.
a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kevin Borat is next.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir. You have an arrest warrant from Broward County. It was issued September 10th of 2025, not in custody capias, robbery with a weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I don't know if Broward will agree to a bond, but I'm happy to reset it in the afternoon. Mr.
can I
Wilson?
Your Honor, I did email Mr. Valcourt. He said it's a first-degree robbery. Unfortunately, he does want Mr. Borat extradited.
Okay, so there's no bond on the warrant. You're gonna have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up. They usually come once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long, but I'm resetting it in 15 days for October 21st to make sure you are picked up by then.
Can I say
Okay.
something, please?
You can say whatever you like. I'm
So
listening.
this is all a false. No. This is a fake story. They're
Of
saying-
course, you're presumed not guilty, but it's not before this
It's
court.
fine.
It's before the judge in Broward. So if you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
No, what I'm trying to say is I was never in any of the location they're saying that I was in. This has never I've never done what they said I've done. Like this is a true lie that they created a story that I was in this place and did all this, which I've never did or done.
So that's what I'm saying. How can this be proven? There has to be some surveillance video of me being there if I was there, right?
What county are you in? Is this Miami?
I'm in Miami-Dade County, yes.
The warrant's from Broward. Go talk to the judge in Broward. Speak to your lawyer in Broward County. I know nothing about your case, sir, okay?
Of course. No
Have
problem.
a nice day. Reset
You too.
October 21st. Okay, we got to start the regular calendar. Ms. Corey, good morning. You want to announce?
Rebecca Corey, Assistant Public Defender. Good morning.
Good. Before we start, I need 2 minutes. I have a little emergency I got to deal with.
Okay.
She don't need any extra letters, anything?
What you want? You told me you didn't know who you wanted, so you know which ones you want?
Hello, let's go, let's go. Corrections out of turns. You have to wait. I gotta do the corrections. I don't
There's
know if they
also a
have their
private
case.
attorney on
You have a
Zoom.
private attorney for David McKenzie, Donald McKenzie, or no? Yeah, I know. Do you want me to call that one first? I'll get you out of turn first. I gotta call the corrections too. Corrections, you have Donald McKenzie on page, what?
No,
Number
Your Honor,
38.
he's not here yet.
When's he gonna get here?
They have to pick him up.
I gotta pick him up. Wait, what's your name? I don't know. I know all of you from the firm there.
I know.
I apologize.
Okay, so the female's next.
So do you have another courtroom you can go to? Come
No,
back.
My next stop is actually TGK.
Mr. Clifton is here waiting. Do you think you can try and get him quickly? So he doesn't have to wait. He has to get over to TGK as well. All right. Corrections, can you try and bring him in soon so Mr. Clifton can represent him and then go over to TGK? Please.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have 3 females. Can we do those before doing the out of turn?
Yes, Destiny Jean Jacques, page 1.
Maybe order her to preach.
I was about to call you Mr. Rogoff, so glad I didn't do that.
¿Esa es tu escuela?
What'd you say?
Maybe order a pretrial update.
Good morning, Miss Jean Jacques. You were arrested for battery on a corrections officer, a law enforcement officer. It says you pushed the officer. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Okay, you want me to give a
She's got no
pretrial?
priors.
Okay, pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500. You're getting a break today. I mean, I don't usually give a break on these charges. Okay, you have no priors. Have a nice day. Thank you. Next we have is Zaria Downs, page 1. Is that the same thing?
Up
What?
to you, Judge. She's got no priors, and I know she was
At the hospital?
But it looked like the victims were actually like they had visual injuries, so it's a little different. They were punched.
Hello, Miss Downs. Good morning. How are you? Miss Downs, you were arrested for battery, 2 counts of battery on I guess it says hospital employees, I think they are. I don't know if was she Baker acted or something, Miss Corey? Why was she in the hospital?
She doesn't know, Judge. I don't know. I don't remember anything.
Okay, pretrial. You have a place to stay, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You work? Do you have a job? Do
I
you go to school?
babysit. I babysit and I go to school. I'm in college. So I am not meant to be here, please.
No, I'll give you pretrial services. You can't be violent towards anybody. I don't know what was going on. It was something in a medical care facility, a hospital. They'll find probable cause. Pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500 each count. Have a nice day, ma'am. Next is Natalie Gisbert. Oh, no. She threw, what was this, the Bluetooth speaker?
Now.
It did? Oh, I missed that part. Thank you.
Yeah, received several stitches.
Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for aggravated battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Say, I missed that and I read it. There's probable cause for the charge. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. I guess it's the roommate, Ayam Messarina. No contact with that alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Also, you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail with a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal belongings. If you go without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have somewhere else you can stay?
Judge, I think this is the roommate's
I don't live.
She doesn't
That's
live
my
there.
sister's house.
So does she live there or no? You live there with that person or no? Miss
No,
F?
Judge, she does not live there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. That's good. There's probable cause for an aggravated battery. Do you have any money to post a bond?
Yes.
All right. I'll set her bond at, what do you want me to set? Miss F?
5,000.
$5,000 bond. Good luck to you. I lowered it a little for you, ma'am. Have a nice day. Now, did you want me to call the corrections auditor? I finished the ladies. I'm still waiting for Mr. Bush.
There's also a private attorney on page 7.
Oh, Jay White.
It's on the chat. No, there's also
Okay, I'm dealing with Mr. White. Mr. White was here on the Friday, apparently. I don't know what happened Friday. All I know is we left at 5:20, which is very unusual for
I'm
us.
glad we took off, Miss Corey.
Judge, good morning to you.
It wasn't the attorney's fault. It was just so heavy. It was like 125 people from morning and afternoon. Mr. White, good morning. So nice to see you. You know, you're
Likewise,
missing some
Judge.
fabulous fishing. They were fishing off the beach this morning getting yellowtail. You don't even
You
have to
said
go
that
on
to
your
me on
fancy
Friday,
boat.
and I was surprised to hear that. I mean, I usually go on a boat, but maybe the beach is a
You
better.
don't have to. Today, the guy caught it with just a line. He didn't even have a fishing rod. He had
Wow.
I think he had a lure. I don't know. Anyway.
Really? You sure
Why
it
you
wasn't live
here?
bait, Judge? She wasn't
Yeah.
live bait?
Maybe it was. I didn't get that close, but he had got a nice sized yellowtail. What's going on? Why are you here?
Because on Friday, we had a case, Marlene Cubero, where, if you recall, you found probable cause for sudden snatch, even though it wasn't on the A form. Corrections hasn't been able to figure out the jail card, and he hasn't been able to bond out. So it's back
Do you
in
have a
front of
jail
you
number,
today.
please?
Yes,
Jail
the jail
number?
number is
or a case number, we
The
can
jail
pull
number
it.
is 250-158-056.
250-158. Say it
Zero,
again.
zero,
Zero.
250-158-056.
Okay, so Miss Ashley, can you run this for me, please? This jail number for Marlene Cubero, see what I wrote on there? What was, you have a case number?
Yes, Judge, I
What is
do.
it?
Case number was F25-21495.
F25-21495.
Yes.
What's the bond? 1,500 and 1,000. I remember that. Okay, I remember
Right.
doing that. Corrections, he hasn't been able to bond out. Is it possible you can get the jail card and make sure it's correct on the jail card to see what the issue is? Please.
Judge, he also has a misdemeanor DV.
That may have been it. He had to go to misdemeanor
So,
court.
Judge, I went to misdemeanor court with him right after you, and Judge Marie Mato set 1,500 for each case straight bond.
It's
So
not
I-
in Segis, that's probably what the problem is.
It's not in CJIS. See, you came to complain to the wrong judge. We have wonderful clerks and corrections here that do their job.
I see that.
And even a good judge sometimes. But anyway, yeah, so somebody made a mistake. I'm sorry. So where does he have to go to get that corrected? Corrections? Is it over to DV?
Yes, Your Honor. Zoom number 940632467771.
What is that?
I have the Zoom for DV. So there's no confusion with the felony case, Judge, because remember, you did not find probable cause for the.
My clerk
felony.
has 1,500 and 1,000, and I remember that, okay? I do
Right, but remember,
that.
it was a charge that wasn't on the A form. You found probable cause for sudden snatch, not for tampering.
You have two misdemeanor cases. Are the misdemeanor bonds in there or no? They're not in there, so somebody didn't put it in there. M25-221. Yeah. And 31. Is there bonds on those? You got a deal over there. They didn't put something in the computer there.
Okay, I'll go to DV court. Thank you, Judge. Good to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you. Take care. Okay, so where am I now? George, any more out of turn? Oh, corrections out of turn, no? Oh, you have another private lawyer, you said?
Right. Amarantos, on page 7, the information is in the chat.
Well, we like him. We'll call him out of turn.
He's here for number 23.
Number 23, hopefully he's
Page
there. What
7.
page? Thank you.
Page
What's
7,
the name?
Fabian Fabres Gasle.
He's not here, Your Honor.
You have it? No, you have, Renee is so efficient. Even with one arm, he's good. He said, where it's all bandaged up, he has to get surgery.
No.
Fabian Fabre Gasle.
Your Honor, he's not here yet.
So, Mr. Amarantos, I'm so sorry he's not here yet. So we're gonna have to pass it until he gets here, but corrections, I'm sure we'll rush to get him in. And I have you on the list here. I have somebody here with a mom. Also, I'm gonna need, after I do your corrections out of turns, Tavares Swanson, his mother's in court. So I'm passing all those, okay? Christopher Bush on page 5.
Mr. Bush is present.
Good morning, Mr. Bush. You were arrested for battery on a person age 65 or older. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I didn't read this one. I gotta read it. 1 second.
No age, they're security guards.
Right,
Oh,
so
it's
you
2
can count it
counts.
on a law enforcement officer, since they're security guards.
Both of them are? Let's see.
Yes.
Yes, security guard. So there's probable cause for the charges. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims, Sergio Vicente and Fernando Rivera. No contact with those alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home and school and place of employment at all times. And stay away from the public supermarket at 23300 Southwest 112th Avenue in Miami, Florida. So there's probable cause he came in on a bench warrant.
Judge,
don't know.
Mr. Bush does not have funds for a bond. He does have a place to stay. Would your honor consider house arrest or any other alternate form of release?
Let me see. Let me just take a look at this.
It's potentially a strong arm.
So he spat at victim 1 and then proceeded to run after victim 2 and hit him in the back of his neck with his hands. They wanted him to leave the store because he was, I think, something about unpaid merchandise. He had a bench warrant as well for petty theft, so it doesn't go to court. I'm setting a bond. Count 1 will be $2,500. Count 2 will be $2,500. Stay away from the victims in Publix. Good day, sir. Next we have is out of turn for corrections. Ladir Cubello Carabaya or Carabayar. Page 9.
Spanish.
Good morning, sir. Spanish, please. You were arrested for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and criminal mischief. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, usted fue arrestado por agresión física con agravantes, con arma mortal y también por fechoría o daños a la propiedad. Voy a
It's
asignarle a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
It's probable cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He crashed his vehicle into the victim's vehicle and they were inside of it. And he also caused damages of $4,000.
Bien, entonces sí existe motivo fundado por acometimiento de agresión física con arma mortal. Él chocó el vehículo contra el otro vehículo y ellos estaban dentro del vehículo y los daños a la propiedad fueron de $4,000. Sí existe motivo fundado.
You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims whose initials are DV and AS.
A usted se le da la orden de mantenerse alejado de las presuntas víctimas cuyas iniciales son DB y AS.
No contact with those alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con esas personas, no puede tener contacto directo o indirecto, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
And also stay away from their home and school and place of employment at all times, and stay away from the Magic City Casino.
Y también tiene que mantenerse alejado de donde esas personas viven, donde estudian y trabajan en todo momento, y también tiene que mantenerse alejado de el Magic City Casino.
So that's at 450 East 7th Street in Hialeah, Florida.
Eso queda en la 450 East 7th Street en Hialeah, Florida.
So, do you understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Sí ha entendido la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí, pero ellos quitaron ayer el cargo.
Yes, but they removed the charges yesterday.
Really? I'm the judge. I got the charges right here on the arrest affidavit in front of me.
Yo soy la jueza, aquí tengo los cargos en el affidavit frente a mí.
It's up to the state attorney's office to file formal charges. So I appointed the public defender's office for you. If you have any questions about the case, you can speak with them, but I'm setting a bond.
Voy a fijar una fianza, depende de de la fiscalía, si presentan cargos en su contra o no. Yo les asigné a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen, puede hacerle preguntas a ellos.
It's $5,000 bond count 1 and $2,500 bond count 2. Good day,
Yeah.
sir.
Fianza de $5,000 por el primer cargo, $2,500 por el segundo. Que tenga buen día, señor.
Next, we have Brian Mercedes, page 12. Corrections, how's it coming getting Mr. McKenzie? Any luck? Is he on the way?
Yes, not yet, Your Honor.
And the other gentleman too,
Yes.
Mr. Fabre, Gasley, they're coming. I know it's hard getting everybody in. So I'm looking for Brian Mercedes, please, on page 12. Good morning. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500. Have a nice day.
Do you need the victim name?
Yes, please.
Okay, it is Mandy Pena.
Thank you.
Next is Eduardo Sanchez, page 15.
Was Corey $1?
Yes.
I don't know. Did you read the last line?
I
Mr.
know, it
Vasquez
says,
said he's walking towards the phone. Mr. Sanchez began to fight him.
But it says that
But the line before that?
simultaneously.
That's what
begins
your
with
client, so you're believing what he said? Okay.
But they're
So
talking
you-
the CCTV, what it showed on the camera. Let me see.
Sir, you were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. You want $1,000? I'll do
That's
that.
fine, Judge.
Oh, he's here on a petty theft. Yeah, I'll do $1,000 bond. Don't fight at the jail. Next is Hugo Riesgo,
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what was the bond for Sanchez?
$1,000.
Thank you.
Hugo Riesgo, page 16. I don't know if there's probable cause for count 2. So, Ms. Court, if you want to make an argument.
Oh, he grabbed the phone and smashed it. There's PC on 2, no value on 3.
He smashed it before they wanted to. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm confusing it. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for domestic battery by strangulation, tampering with a victim, and criminal mischief. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for everything except for count 3. There's no value.
And Judge, count 2, it's not on a second-degree felony.
It's a third degree. It's a third-degree felony tampering. Thank you. Sir, you are
Tampering with a third that becomes a second.
tampering with the third becomes a second. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ms. F. So, sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Migdia Sandrino. No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only. Within 48 hours of your release from jail, you must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay-away order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm setting a bond. Count 1, domestic battery by strangulation is $2,500. Count 2,
Judge, would you set it at the standard, which is 5,000?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, $5,000, count 1. Count 2, tampering with a victim, I'll set that at $2,500. And count 3, even though it's a third, what'd I say? That's a second-degree felony. And count 3, criminal mischief, there's no value, that will be $150. Have a good day. Ms. Seth, over the weekend, your state attorney's office was providing non-domestic stay-away orders on domestic cases.
That's not good.
Well, the judge was sometimes reading the stay-away order, sometimes not. But it's because your office needs to provide it and tell the judge what needs to be done.
I understand.
You may want to pass that along.
I'll follow up.
Not the only time.
No? Huh? A lot of them don't know to do it right. Okay, any out of turns for the private lawyers yet? Because I'm ready to start on.
Mr. Fabregasly.
Okay, Mr. Fabre Gasly, page 7. If you want to promote the attorney, you can. Mr. Where is it? Where's Mr. Emirantes? Mr. Emirantes, you raise your hand on Zoom so I can promote you. Are you there? There. Oh,
Good
you're
morning,
already on.
Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. This is Mr. Fabregasly. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession with intent to sell cocaine while armed. 1 second. That last case, did he have a hold?
I don't think so.
He has
Okay.
a misdemeanor of domestic violence battery that he goes with a bond of $1,000.
All right.
Gosh.
Thank you. Mr. Fabregasly, you were arrested for armed possession with intent to sell cocaine, use of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession with intent to sell cannabis while armed. You're out on felony bond. There's a hold for F-24 12330. So your attorney is here. Good morning. Do you want to state your name?
Good
for the
morning,
record?
Judge. John Amarantos on his behalf. Judge, yes, I know he's going to need to see Judge Brinkley for the hold. As to the new charges, Judge, I'll defer to the court as to PC because the clerk's office didn't send me a copy of the A form by the time
Well,
the
you know,
hearing began.
you're always welcome to come into the courtroom and read a copy, just so you know.
Thank you, Judge.
So this happened on Miami Beach.
I'll rely on my pleadings, Your Honor, and I'll make a note of that.
That's a traffic stop on Washington Avenue. He's the driver. The police smelled the burnt odor of marijuana emanating from the
Okay,
vehicle.
fine. No worries.
You got to mute Mr. Amarantos. So they observed cannabis in the car. Let's see. He was armed with a semi-automatic firearm. They found 2 baggies of cocaine in the center console, 22 grams. So that's really should have been, was he charged with intent to sell? Yep. And then 470 grams of cannabis. And he had $132 cash. So it looks like probable cause for everything. Count 1 is armed possession with intent to sell the cocaine. I don't know, what bond do you want, State? It's just 7,500? Don't usually.
It should be an F1 and it's
It
not,
is.
right.
It is. All right, $10,000 bond, count 1. Count 2, use of a firearm during a felony. Do you want $1 on that?
Thank you, Judge.
$1 for count 2. Count 3, armed possession with intent to sell cannabis. I'll set that at $1,500. All right, so sir, you have a good lawyer. Listen to what he tells you. You'll see Judge Brinkley tomorrow. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Good day. Somebody's
Bye-bye.
on Zoom. I need to promote them. TGK Zoom. Do you have somebody, Francisco Hernandez? I don't know. What page is Francisco Hernandez on? They want me to promote him? See the back of the calendar?
He's number 18. I think he's on page 6. Yes.
Hello. I got it. I'm calling up Francisco Hernandez. Good morning, sir. Hi, Mr. Hernandez.
Oh, he's on Zoom.
He's on
Can you
Zoom.
see
You were
me?
arrested. I can see you, sir. You were arrested for driving with a suspended license, third or subsequent offense. Third or subsequent conviction. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't hear good on my left ear. Could you repeat what you said prior?
Sure. You're charged with driving with a suspended license, third or subsequent conviction. There's probable cause.
May I say something? And it doesn't
Mr.
bother me.
Mr. Hernandez, please do not discuss the facts of the case.
Just one
while we're here
second,
in court
please.
today.
Please, one
Okay?
second. Let me say something.
Please
I
don't
have not
talk
driven
about
in
the
16 years. I have not
So
driven in 16 years.
you need to listen to your lawyer, sir, okay? He's not eligible for pretrial, is he? He's a signal, whatever, okay.
Would you do tap then, Judge?
I'm okay with tap. Sir,
There
I'm
was
gonna
a
give,
man giving me a ride and a scooter turned off.
Mr. Hernandez,
You wanna
stop
keep
talking about the
talking?
case, please. She's trying to get you out, okay?
Okay.
so sir, no driving unless you have a valid driver's license,
I
okay?
don't.
All right, tap alternate bond,
Honor.
$2,500. What?
They haven't added it yet, but they call that he's pending an ICE hold.
I don't want to give you a tap unless you want me to, Miss
No, Judge.
Corey.
No.
You have a pending immigration hold. So I'm gonna set his bond at $1,000. Okay, good luck to you, sir. Have a nice day.
So, Mr. Hernandez,
Yes, ma'am?
I do not recommend posting your bond. You should speak to your lawyer due to the ICE hold. I don't recommend paying it at this time, okay? Talk to your
Why
lawyer
do
about
I
your
have a
case.
hold?
They have an immigration hold. I guess you're not a US citizen and they decided they want to do an
I've been a
immigration
permanent
hold.
resident since
Mr.
1967.
Hernandez, please talk privately with your lawyer. I recommend not
Is
paying
he a
your bond
signal
at this
what?
time.
What is he? You're a signal 100. So based on your criminal history here, which is quite extensive, I guess immigration decided they want to do a hold. You should listen to your lawyer. Have a nice day.
When do I talk to my lawyer?
You can use the free phone at the jail to talk to an attorney at the public defender's office. Who is this gentleman?
Judge, this is Mr. Pagan. He needs to go to the clinic after this. He's number 17. He's on page 6, right above Mr. Hernandez.
Okay. Calling up William Pagan on page 6. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Sir, you were arrested for 2 counts of introduction or possession of a controlled substance at the jail, and also trafficking in fentanyl, trafficking in cocaine, possession with intent to sell cocaine within 1,000 feet of a school, possession or sale of fentanyl within 1,000 feet of a school, and possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in a controlled substance, cocaine and fentanyl, and oxycodone. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there's probable cause. He's out on bond, hold for F252729. And I'll set a bond, 1 minute.
On the trafficking case, the state filed a motion.
Okay, but the other case, they found him with a
I
baggie of
think just
fentanyl.
one count, maybe $1 on the second.
All right, $2,500, count 1, $1, count 2 on F2521511. The other case, the trafficking case in the fentanyl, you filed a motion? It's not here. I don't have it. Do you want to email it? Oh, I have it here. I'm so sorry, Miss Seth. It's here. It just got lost in the clip. So, sir, with regard to the case where you're charged with trafficking in fentanyl, that's considered a dangerous crime. It's a first-degree felony. The state filed a motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing. I'm going to grant that motion and hold you with no bond on the trafficking in fentanyl charge. Count 2, trafficking in cocaine is a first-degree felony. That is bondable. Let's see how many. What did I do with that one? He had 60 baggies of cocaine. Is there a weight?
7.5. Well, actually, let me see.
Cocaine was 41.3 grams.
Okay.
So there's probable cause for that charge. Does he have priors for that or no?
He's
Bond will
out.
be $15,000 bond for count 2. And count 3. I don't see the school in. Oh, no. It's within 1,000 feet of a school.
It says 960 feet.
What do you want me? What do you want me to do in that bond on count 2? 20?
Just leave it because he's no bonds.
All right, count 3. Possession, oh, that's the enhancement for the school. That will be $2,500, I think. Count 4 is possession with intent to sell the fentanyl within 1,000 feet of a school, $2,500. Count 5 is possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in a controlled substance, and that will be, it's a second-degree felony. I'll set that at $5,000. Have a nice day, sir.
You know, we have Mr. McKenzie, Donald McKenzie.
Okay, he's here now. I'm calling up Donald McKenzie.
Good morning, Your Honor. Conrad Cliff on Mr. McKenzie's behalf.
Good morning. Not yet. Now he is. Good morning, Mr. McKenzie. You were arrested for serious charges. They're from September 25th. Your lawyer is here. Mr. Clifton is here. Yes, sir.
I have two very big arguments for the court. Understanding that there has been a pretrial detention motion filed, the court has limited discretion. However, I will say that the arrest form, even with the caveat that probable cause is a very low standard, there's a lot of allegation that the detective received sworn testimony supporting the allegations. The only evidence against Mr. McKenzie within the four corners of the affidavit is a word of mouth allegation against him. The court, understanding the low probable cause standard, that there's really nothing else other than an allegation against him that's articulated in the four corners of the affidavit, and even that allegation not sworn. So I asked the court.
It's not sworn. I got the officer's signature
The
here.
officer's sworn, but she's essentially stating that someone told her about what had happened. Not that she's not indicating that she got sworn testimony.
Oh, but it says the victim disclosed the assault. Oh. And he forced a lot of things on the victim that the parent's not supposed to do. There's probable cause. I don't know what you're talking about. This is an ongoing course of abuse on this child that went on for, it looks like, from 2023 to 2025, and she's 16 years old now. What are you talking about?
I think what the attorney's trying to say is that maybe he's alleging that they didn't swear in the child, that the child's statement wasn't sworn to.
Right, there's no sworn testimony from the child that's alleging this. So this is
How do you know?
Well, I don't see it in the arrest warrant.
They didn't write it there.
Correct, and that's what the court's have to consider at this stage.
I find there's probable cause. State filed a motion for pretrial detention as well. You are ordered to stay away from the 16-year-old child whose initials are KM. No contact with that child, the child victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. In the event there's an open case in dependency court arising from the same set of facts and events as this case, then any and all orders entered in dependency court regarding your contact, visitation, and custody shall supersede or replace this court's order. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, miss.
All right. I'm setting a bond count 1. I'm granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing. It's no bond. With regard to count 2, state, what are you seeking? It's a second-degree felony.
He should have a bond.
50,000?
Does. How much?
50?
That's fine. $50,000 bond count 2. Good day, sir. Stay away from the victim. And no unsupervised contact with any children under age 18.
Okay, miss.
Thank you. You have a good lawyer. Listen to what he tells you. Thank you so much, Mr. Clifton. All right, next. George Arazo.
George Arago?
Oh, I gotta call this case for the mom too. GJ, get in Mr. Tavares Swanson yet?
Yes, Your Honor, he's here.
Where's the mom?
Yeah, she's here.
Is she still here?
Gotta go 7-2.
Oh, she's coming back. Hold off on the one for Mr. Swanson. Mom has to come back. Donald McKenzie, he's here or no? Is there a private lawyer? Or I'm sorry, I just did that one. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow
This is
today.
Mr. Arazo that you called. He'll need the Spanish.
Sorry. Mr. Arazo, good morning, sir. You were arrested for strong arm robbery, tampering with a victim, and battery.
Buenos días, señor. Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por robo con fuerza, por manipulación de un testigo y por agresión física.
So,
Por
sir,
robo.
can you
Robbery?
afford strong arm robbery for grabbing the victim's phone by force?
Es un robo con fuerza por haber agarrado el teléfono de la víctima con fuerza.
Sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
Señor, ¿usted tiene los medios para contratar un abogado?
No.
No.
Do you own your home?
¿Usted es dueño de su casa?
No.
No.
All right. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a asignarle a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
Sir, there's probable cause for the charges.
Si existe motivo
George
fundado por los
Aranda.
cargos.
Judge, on count 2, I'd ask you to find no probable cause. There had not
That's
been.
the one. I agree.
Por el cargo número 2, dice la juez que sí, que está de acuerdo con que no existe motivo fundado.
So, sir, I guess the wife caught him cheating and then he goes and grabs her phone with force and battered her.
Aparentemente la mujer se dio cuenta que le estaba siendo infiel, él agarró el teléfono de ella y la agredió
In front of the children. But there's, I agree, no probable cause on count 2.
frente a los menores, pero estoy de acuerdo con que no existe motivo fundado por el segundo cargo.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, your wife, whose initials are MH.
Señor, se le da la orden de mantenerse alejado de la presunta víctima, su mujer, cuyas iniciales son MH.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con esa persona directa o indirectamente, no puede tener contacto en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con esa persona a través de medios sociales o medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times.
Y debe mantenerse alejado de la víctima a una distancia de al menos 500 pies de donde viva, donde estudia, donde trabaja en todo momento.
Wait, and also, do not engage in any criminal activity, do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede usar o poseer drogas ilícitas.
Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, comprar, portar o tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, armas o munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Usted debe entregar de inmediato cualquier arma de fuego, armas o permiso para portar armas ocultas o munición a la policía más cercana y entregar un recibo con la Secretaría del Tribunal.
You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Usted puede regresar a la casa de la víctima una sola vez dentro de las 48 horas después de que lo hayan dejado salir de la cárcel.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Debe ir acompañado de un oficial de la policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business related paperwork, and work tools.
para poder usted retirar sus artículos personales como su ropa, artículos de salud, de medicamentos, documentos de trabajo y personales y herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la policía o usted se queda ahí, usted será arrestado. ¿Sí entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Perfecto.
Perfectly.
Okay, I'm setting a bond. Count 1, strong arm robbery will be $5,000. Count 2, tampering, release outright, and count 3, battery is $1,000.
Bien, entonces le estoy fijando fianza por el primer cargo, que es robo con fuerza, sería una fianza de $5,000. Cargo número 2, manipulación, ese queda en libertad directa. Y el cargo número 3, agresión física, fianza de $1,000.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
What do these people have? Who are they here for? I could tell them. Corrections, when you have a chance, there's some people here for somebody on page 11. Cabrera, you said? See if we can get him. Get it self. Next we have is Larnell Willis, page 2. Let me tell me. Corrections, when you have a chance, can you please get Leandro Cabrera Ibrar Golin?
Yes, Your Honor, he's not here yet.
He's not here yet. You have to wait for them to bring him in. Do they speak English?
No.
Can you tell them they're, espérese un momento, por su hijo. Larnell Willis, page 2. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for grand theft, a third-degree felony, resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You have an open arrest warrant. There's a hold for you to see the division judge tomorrow for F24-167-16A. There's probable cause for the charges. It's alleged you stole the victim's electric bike, and then, or is it a bike? Or yeah, electric bike, and then as he's talking to the police, he rides by and he wouldn't stop for the police, so that's why it's the resisting. I'm setting a bond. Count one is $2,500. Count two is $500. And you'll see Judge Altfield tomorrow. Have a nice day. Next is Gregory Garcia. Oh my good. Can you bring me, are these the ones from yesterday? These are the taps from yesterday? Why don't you bring it to Judge Milton Her? She's the one who did it. Why do I have to sign his stuff? No, seriously, let him sign his own stuff. He's here. Gregory Garcia, page 2. Didn't he do like tap with a bond, alternate no bond? I heard a lot of that.
Oh, yes, I saw that too.
Somebody just asked me
I
about
saw that
that.
on many of them. I have no idea why.
Did you see the one where he ROR'd the person
Oh.
with the immigration hold over the objection of your PD?
No, I did
Oh,
not.
yeah, that too. You guys gotta be stronger. What do you want me to do on all those? Do we have to fix all the jail cards? How can you do that? How can you give a bond alternate? You give a bond and then alternate no bond. What do? They do that in circuit court?
He do that because he gave one son, he gave house arrest on one count and the other one's got regular.
You can do that. House arrest. Oh, God, no. That's why you would do, it's okay on house arrest, but not for tap and pretrial. Hi, Mr. Garcia. Is this Mr. Gregory Garcia?
Yes, and he
So
speaks
you were
English.
arrested for possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, you got an open case. You got a hold to see Judge Young tomorrow for F-25 15486. He had a pipe with residue. $1,000 count one, 500 count two. Have a nice day. Next is Orlando Lucas. What? Like, if they violate and they go out, they just don't get a bond the next time when they come back in. Oh, okay, I understand. I don't know why, but he can go sign his own orders. Next is Orlando Lucas. And Mr. Lucas, you were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied dwelling and possession of burglary tools. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause. I guess the victim had a vacant home. He's in there cutting out copper wire. Just want to get some wires.
I saw, judges, they didn't give a lot of, say what specifically the tool was.
It did.
Did it?
It says red cable cutter plier in his
Okay.
right pocket. So you are ordered to stay away from the property at 260 Northeast 79th Street in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that location. You must stay away from there. I'm looking at his prior arrests. He has priors, not for one burglary, no.
He does also have priors.
He does.
County. Give me one
Setting,
second.
what bond does the state want for count one?
No less than standard.
75, Miss Corey, I'm sorry, I should allow you to speak as
Judge,
well.
Mr. Lucas is homeless. He does not have funds for a bond.
So he had a burglary prison sentence, it looks like almost 2 years out of Palm Beach County.
What year was that? 2019?
It was a 2019 case. He was released in October of 21.
I'm setting a bond, $7,500, count one, 2,500, count two. Good day, sir. Next is Dwayne Bacon. Page 3, he's on probation, hold for F-18 9370. I guess that's as far as I read this morning. Good morning, sir. Mr. Bacon, you were arrested for 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charges. He's upset because he couldn't find his dish soap. So he took a knife and pointed at the victims and made some threatening statements. Sir, You're on probation. There's a hold for F-18-9370. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims whose initials are PA and LW. No contact with the alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victims through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay-away order, sir?
Yes, man. I'm supposed to be at my probation officer today, man.
Well, you're gonna see the judge tomorrow. Set a bond. Count one is $5,000. Count two is $5,000, and you'll see the division judge tomorrow. It looks like you got a 5-year prison sentence for second-degree murder. And he's on probation for that. Next, we have Louis Carcamo. Oh, you don't have the other person. Are there any other private lawyers? Let me
Spanish
know.
interpreter, please.
Good morning, Mr. Carcamo. You were arrested for driving with a license permanently revoked. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor Cárcamo. Usted fue arrestado por manejar con la licencia permanentemente revocada. Voy a asignarle a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
There's probable cause for the charge.
Sí existe motivo fundado por el cargo.
Sir, you're not allowed to drive unless you have a license, and since you don't have one, you can't drive.
Señor, usted no tiene permitido manejar a no ser de que tenga
Okay,
licencia y por lo que no tiene licencia no puede manejar.
Okay, pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day.
Servicios previo al juicio, fianza alterna $2,500. Que tenga buen día.
Next is Lemenor Woodney.
He's a violent felony offender of special concern.
Thank you. He's out on probation, hold for FO7-19315C. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. All right, this is over at the Jackson Memorial Hospital. He's throwing rocks at the gate. They walked over to see if he needed help. Then he was armed with, I think, a scalpel. He said he was going to stab them. There's probable cause. You are ordered to stay away from Sunday, Oladell, and Ricardo Cineas. No contact with those alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll set a bond. It's $5,000. Have a nice day. Next case is Nicholas Vasquez. On page 4. 2 cases. It's always so nice when there's 2 or 3. It gives me more to read. Okay.
And we have Cabrera Ibargoing whenever you're ready.
I'll call it next. Thank you. Good. I'm looking for Mr. Nicholas Vasquez, please.
Judge, this is Nicholas Vasquez.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 2 cases. One is battery on a person 65 or older, throwing or shooting a deadly missile, resisting an officer without violence, criminal mischief. And the other case is battery on a law enforcement officer. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I need a moment to review for probable cause. I don't see the victim's age here,
No,
State.
so
Do you want to
no
reset
age.
it?
No, so no age, and then I'm not sure if it should be a deadly missile or an assault.
Throwing Ensure bottles and cleaning chemicals at the victim. Yeah, maybe an assault.
In the house.
They also took a knife, was stabbing the victim's television. See, that victim let him stay at his house to help him get on his feet. No good deed goes unpunished, I guess. Anyway, ma'am, sir, you are ordered to stay away from Susan Coker, the alleged victim. No contact with her, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Ms. Corey, does he have to go back to her house to get his personal belongings?
Yes, Judge.
So, sir, you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail with a police officer to retrieve your personal belongings. If you go there without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes.
All right, thank you. And F-25-21738, there's probable cause for the charge of battery on a law enforcement officer. That bond is $5,000.
Judge, it should be, on that one. I'm sorry, wrong case.
Right. On the other case, F-25-21739, there's probable cause for count 1 battery. That's $1,000 bond.
Judge, would you consider house arrest as an alternate? Mr. Vasquez does not have funds for the bond.
Not on those charges, and he has older priors, but his battery, it's violent. It should have been on a person 65 or older, except the officer forgot to put the age down. Count 2, find probable cause. What do you want, assault?
I think so.
Assault? Okay, count 2, there's probable cause for assault. That bond is $250. Count 3, resisting an officer without violence is $500. And count 4, criminal mischief is $500. Have a nice day, sir. I gotta just write up, stay away before I give it to you for that case. Next is Leandro Cabrera Ibargolin on page 11. Good morning, Mr. Cabrera Ibargolin. I think we need a Spanish interpreter for are you the mother? Yeah. Okay, for his mother. I don't know if he needs it. So you were arrested for strong arm robbery and possession with intent to sell a controlled substance called methamphetamine.
Does you want me to interpret that for the mother?
Yes. Does he need an interpreter, Ms. Corey?
No, Judge, he does not.
Just for the mom.
Bien, señora, lo arrestaron por robo con fuerza y tenencia de una sustancia regulada metanfetamina.
So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Se le ha asignado el abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Ma'am, did you want to say anything or no?
¿Usted
Abogado,
quería
sí,
decir algo,
sí.
señora?
Yo quería decir que él tiene una enfermedad mental que es psiquiátrico. Yo tengo los papeles aquí de
I
su
wanted to say
enfermedad y
I wanted to say that he has mental issues. He has psychiatric problems, and I have his documentation here.
It's probably best you call the public defender's office and explain that to them and give them whatever information you have.
Lo mejor sería, señora, que usted llame a los abogados de oficio y usted les da a ellos la información que usted tiene y les explica lo que usted tiene ahí.
Okay.
Okay.
Y el número de los abogados de juicio lo dan ustedes.
Will you give me the public defender's number?
Sure. It's 305. You have a pen? You want to write it down?
Se lo
Miss
van a
Ashley,
apuntar.
can you write it down for her, please, Ashley? 305-545-1600. It's the building on the other side of the jail as well on 14th Street.
Es el edificio que queda del otro lado de la cárcel, que eso es en la 14th Street.
So there's probable cause for strong arm robbery.
Si existe motivo fundado por robo con fuerza.
I don't know. It says he had a large bag of crystal meth and he said he sells it, but I don't know if that's enough. State?
I think.
I guess technically
Yeah.
it is. They didn't give a weight.
Judge, would you consider resetting this for the afternoon to see if we can get Mr. Cabrera into the hospital?
I don't know if that's appropriate based on the strong arm robbery. It was very violent. He took $300 from the victim's pocket after beating him up, squeezing his neck. I'll hear from the state if they have any objection.
I don't think he's got criminal history, so if he wants to go to the hospital, I'll defer to the court.
Okay, that's fine. So, sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Ramon Reyes. No, he doesn't know it. No, so no contact with Ramon Reyes, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times. Stay away from Rocket Fuel gas station at 900 East 65th Street in Hialeah, Florida. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
Does he have any hospital benefits, any SSI or government benefits to pay for the hospital?
Él tiene
Can you-
beneficios de salud, él tiene algún tipo de beneficio que pague.
Sí, él tiene un disability.
Yes, he has disability.
All right, I'll reset it. I'm going to reset this case in the afternoon to see if he has any hospital benefits.
Bien, entonces van a fijar el caso para la tarde para ver si él tiene beneficios para el hospital.
If his mom knows who his
Beneficio del hospital,
Medicaid
sí.
provider is, that would be
Who is
helpful.
the
Señora, ¿usted sabe quién es el proveedor de Medicaid?
Pero simple.
Simply.
Simply, thank you.
Gracias.
Do you need the mom's number, Ms. Corey?
That would be helpful, yes.
Señora, ¿cómo es su teléfono?
786-624-8810.
786-624-8810.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Card only, Your Honor.
Card only, thank you. So ma'am, we're going to find out if he has any hospital benefits, but we won't know until later this afternoon at 1:30. You can appear on Zoom if you want to find out. You don't have to come back in.
Señora, entonces vamos a ponerlo en el calendario de la tarde para ver si tiene beneficios para el hospital. Eso va a ser más o menos a la 1:30 de la tarde. Usted puede estar presente o estar por Zoom como usted quiera.
¿Pero presente dónde?
Present where?
Okay.
Renee, my bailiff will assist you.
El
Have a
alguacil
nice
le va a
day.
explicar. Que tenga buen día.
Angel Mua, page 4. Oh, we're moving right along on page 4. Come on, I like to be done by noon. I always like to be done by noon. Doesn't always happen. Not that I have anywhere to go, but I'm feeling good now. I was so sick this weekend. I have no idea. Tell you later. my number, I haven't seen it.
Mr. Moss, present.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 2 cases, robbery by sudden snatching and petty theft. And another case, robbery, armed robbery with a firearm and tampering with the victim of a life or capital felony. That's from May 9th. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So the first case that we'll deal with is F25-21741. And that's the robbery by sudden snatching and petty theft from June 26th. This happened at the Publix liquor store. So I'm going to order that you stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are RC. No contact with that alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. Stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, their home, school, and place of employment, and stay away from the Publix liquor store at 20961 Old Cutler Road in Cutler Bay, Florida. All right, so let me see what's going on here. So he took $431 of alcohol, no attempt to pay. He's loading it into a white minivan. Cashier follows him. Then he forcefully snatches the phone from the victim's hand. Co-defendants telling the victim, don't lose your life forward, it's not worth it. Victim was able to identify him. So count 1, robbery by sudden snatching, is $2,500. Count 2, petty theft. There's probable cause for count 2, $500. And then the other case is the F25-21740. That's the armed robbery charge from May. So he and the co-defendant entered the store separately. Any argument you have? You're
Yes,
grabbing
Judge.
jumper
It's
cables.
an implied weapon, Judge.
Implied weapon, okay.
So at best would be a strong arm.
He punched the victim, causing a laceration to his face. He's stealing jumper cables, okay. All right, so it's a strong arm robbery, count 1, tampering with the victim of what, a 2nd-degree felony? Doesn't that make it a first?
Yes.
Right, so sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims whose initials are AL and JI. No contact with the alleged victims either. I want that back. Did it do house plus house arrest, I think. No contact with the victims either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. You must stay at least 500 feet away from their home, school, and place of employment, and stay away from O'Reilly Auto Parts at 100 Southeast 6th Street in Homestead, Florida. Do you understand the stay away orders in both of these cases, sir?
Yes.
Count 1 is $7,500 for strong arm robbery. Count 2. What was count 2? Count 2 is tampering with the victim of a 2nd-degree felony. It's a 1st-degree felony. That's $15,000. It's going to be plus house arrest. I don't know if the state wants it. These are sort of dated, but there's 2 serious matters. I don't know what the state's position is.
I think house arrest is good, Judge.
Plus house arrest, level 3 house arrest. That's it. I don't need a curfew. That's both cases, though. Good day, sir. Plus, I didn't give a curfew. He's going during the day for these. Anyway, next we have is Paulo Fragoso da Silva, page 4. Bond out. It's always the ones when I can't pronounce the name, they're bond outs. Yuneski Gonzalez Belen. Good morning, sir.
Spanish, please.
Sir, good morning. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por acometimiento con arma mortal. Le voy a asignar a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
So there is probable cause for the charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Entonces, sí existe motivo fundado por el cargo de acometimiento con agravantes, con arma mortal.
No contact with the victim, Leticia Cardenas, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la presunta víctima, Ledes Cárdenas. No puede tener contacto en persona, por teléfono, por escrito, ni a través de terceros, ni contacto directo o indirecto.
No in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Yes, Judge, I said it. I
You
just
did-
said it in the other
co-
order.
Okay, no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de medios sociales o a través de medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que mantenerse a una distancia de al menos 500 pies de la víctima, de donde vive, estudia, trabaja en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede usar o poseer drogas ilícitas.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, comprar, portar o tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, pistolas o munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Debe entregar de inmediato cualquier tipo de arma, arma de fuego, munición o permiso para portar armas ocultas a la policía más cercana y entregar recibo con la Secretaría del Tribunal.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Y usted puede regresar a la casa de la víctima una sola vez cuando lo hayan dejado salir de la cárcel dentro de las 48 horas después de que lo hayan dejado
You
salir.
must be accompanied by a police officer
Debe ir acompañado de un oficial de la policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para poder retirar sus artículos personales como su ropa, artículos de salud, medicamentos, documentos de trabajo y personales y herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima o usted se queda ahí, si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la policía o se queda ahí, usted será arrestado.
Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Usted entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, thank you. There's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $5,000 and you have a bondsman here as well. Have a nice day.
Si existe motivo fundado por el cargo, la fianza es de $5,000 y tiene fiancista ahí. Que tenga buen día.
Okay. Next, we have Darren Pierre, page 5.
We said disruptive, Your Honor.
Let me
Yeah,
review.
I think it should be a sudden snatch.
He forcibly snatched one of her phones from her hands. That's a sudden snatch when there's
The
force?
strong arm.
Oh. He forcibly snatched a second phone from her hand. So there's probable cause for strong arm robbery, reset, what? Twice. She had two phones he forcibly snatched. What?
No, I got it. Thank you. We're gonna reset them for the afternoon.
Yeah. All right, next then there's Eddie Ramirez Flores. Good morning, sir.
Spanish, please.
Sir, you were arrested for domestic battery by strangulation and false imprisonment.
Señor, usted fue arrestado por agresión física, violencia doméstica por estrangulamiento y también por privación de la libertad.
This case was reset from yesterday for you to get a private lawyer.
El caso fue fijado nuevamente desde el día de ayer para que usted consiguiera un abogado.
Are you able to afford a lawyer?
¿Usted tiene los medios para pagar un abogado?
No,
No.
Do you own your home?
¿Usted es dueño de su casa?
no, estoy rentando.
No, I'm renting.
So why did the judge stop giving a lawyer yesterday? He was giving everybody the PD.
¿Y por qué fue que el juez no le dio abogado el día de ayer?
What?
Porque el jefe mío me había dicho que estaba dispuesto al abogado de él, pero ayer le llamé y no me contestó.
Because my boss had told me that they were willing to get me an attorney, but I called yesterday several times and didn't answer.
I'm gonna appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a asignarle a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
There's probable cause for domestic battery by strangulation
Si existe motivo fundado por agresión física, violencia doméstica por estrangulamiento
and false imprisonment.
y privación de la libertad.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Caterine Padilla Munoz.
Señor, usted se le da la orden de mantenerse alejado de Caterine Padilla Muñoz.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Usted no puede tener contacto con esta persona directa o indirectamente, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
Y no puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de medios sociales u otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y usted debe mantenerse a una distancia de al menos 500 pies de donde esté la víctima, donde viva, estudia o trabaja en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
Usted no puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede usar o poseer drogas ilícitas.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Usted no puede usar, comprar, portar o tener armas de fuego, pistolas, munición, ningún tipo de arma.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Usted debe entregar de inmediato cualquier tipo de arma, arma de fuego, munición, permiso para portar armas ocultas a la policía más cercana y entregar el recibo a la Secretaría del Tribunal.
Okay, you know, Miss Coriel, you're so fast. I get confused, and it's good, you're fast. Also, sir, wait, you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Señor, usted tiene el derecho de regresar a la casa de la víctima una sola vez dentro de las 48 horas que lo hayan dejado salir de la cárcel.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Debe ir acompañado de un oficial de la policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para usted poder retirar sus artículos personales, tales como su ropa, documentos de salud, documentos de trabajo personales y herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la policía o usted se queda ahí, usted será arrestado.
Do you understand the stay-away order, sir?
¿Sí ha entendido la orden de alejamiento, señor?
All right, so count one, the bond is $5,000. Count two is $2,500. Have a nice day.
La fianza por el primer cargo es de $5,000, la fianza por el segundo cargo es de $2,500. Que tenga buen día.
All right, now we have Elsa Rodriguez Del Rey.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a firearm.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por acometimiento con agravantes con arma de fuego.
I will appoint, actually, sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
Señor, ¿usted tiene los medios para contratar un abogado privado?
No tengo medio ni yo, pues.
I don't have any means, and
I
I
will
wasn't.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a asignarle a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
There's probable cause for the charge.
Si existe motivo fundado por el cargo.
I think the victim's a 12-year-old child.
Creo que la víctima tiene 12 años.
You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are EM.
Se le da la orden de mantenerse alejado de la presunta víctima cuyas iniciales son EM.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con esta persona directa o indirectamente, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de medios sociales u otros medios electrónicos.
Angie must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, and school at all times.
Y usted tiene que mantenerse alejado de la víctima a una distancia de al menos 500 pies de donde esté esta persona, de su casa y donde estudia en todo
You know,
momento.
I understand you're 84 years old, but you're going to have to find somewhere else to live because these are very serious allegations that you threatened to kill a 12-year-old child with a firearm.
Yo sé que usted tiene 84 años, pero usted tiene que buscar otro lugar donde vivir porque esas son acusaciones muy graves contra un menor de 12 años que usted amenazó, o se dice que usted amenazó de matar con un arma de fuego.
No, I'm setting a bond. It's $5,000. Good day, sir.
Estoy fijándole la fianza y que es de $5,000. Que tenga buen día, señor.
And he can return to the home with a police officer to collect his personal belongings, but he has to stay away from his home if it's within 500 feet of the victim's home.
Usted puede regresar a su casa acompañado de un policía para retirar sus artículos personales, pero usted tiene que mantenerse alejado a una distancia de al menos 500 pies.
Okay, next we have Joel Cuesta Fernandez.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for false imprisonment and battery. Is this the right person? Is this Mr. Cuesta Fernandez? No, this is Mr. Acevedo. Just leave him there. This is Mr. Roberto Acevedo. Leave him there. Sir, you were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Señor, usted fue arrestado por tenencia de cocaína. Voy a asignarle a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
There is probable cause for the charge.
Sí existe motivo fundado por el cargo.
He has a lot of priors, I guess TAP maybe?
Or orderment to pretrial up to you, Judge.
Tiene muchos antecedentes, tal vez el programa TAP.
TAP, he's a Signal 400. He shouldn't get anything, frankly, but I'll give him TAP. He has old priors.
Tiene antecedentes antiguos, entonces le voy a dar el programa TAP.
TAP alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day.
Programa TAP, fianza alterna, $2,500. Que tenga buen día.
He has an address.
Él tiene dirección.
All right, so can we bring in Joel Cuesta Fernandez on page 7, please?
Spanish, please, for Mr. Cuesta Fernandez.
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for false imprisonment and battery.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por privación de la libertad y también agresión física.
Can you afford to hire a lawyer, sir?
¿Usted tiene los medios para contratar un abogado, señor?
Sí.
Do you own your home?
¿Usted es dueño de su casa, señor?
No.
No.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a asignarle a los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
She's present.
Okay.
I'm gonna promote. One moment.
If the victim's here, can you raise your hand on Zoom so we can promote you?
Si la víctima está aquí.
She's gonna unmute.
Yes, I'm here. I'm unmuted.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's right here.
Do I need to put myself on camera for this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm on camera.
Okay, raise your right hand to be sworn, please. Do you swear
Yes.
or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Please tell me your name.
Malila Lozada.
Bien, ella prestó juramento de decir la verdad y dio su nombre.
Ma'am, are you afraid of Mr. Cuesta Fernandez?
No, I don't need an interpreter, by the way. I speak English.
But he does.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Not afraid.
You
Bien,
want the
entonces,
court? Okay, sorry.
ella ha dicho que no le tiene miedo al señor Cuesta Fernández.
Do you want the court to order him to stay away from you?
I don't need the stay away order because I was already contacted by the Miami Police Department and given the resources for relocation. So I have an appointment in this afternoon to start that process and continue through.
Bien, ella ha dicho que no necesita la orden de alejamiento, que se comunicó ya con la policía y que le dieron una orden para reubicarse. Tiene una cita esta tarde.
Okay, state any questions?
So ma'am, I think a
I don't have-
stay order may be a good idea based on these facts and you're leaving anyways.
Bien, la
Right.
fiscalía ha dicho que piensa que esta orden de alejamiento sería una buena idea, dado el hecho de que está yéndose y que creen que sí sería buena idea tener la orden de alejamiento.
I don't have a problem with it or without it. My personal I don't need it because I will stay away myself. What I did wanted to say was that he is currently in a program for mental health. He does have mental health illnesses and he is going through psychological treatment. So that's another thing that I do wanted to say.
Bien, yo no tengo ningún problema con o sin la orden de alejamiento porque yo misma quiero mantenerme alejada, pero sí quería decir que él está pasando por un programa psiquiátrico. Él tiene temas de salud mental, problemas de salud mental.
All right, so there's Ms. Corey, any questions?
No, Judge.
Thank you. Sir, I'm going to enter a modified stay away
So
order
did
from
you do the stay away order?
Why? She wasn't want one, Miss
I
Evans.
think she doesn't care either way, and the state would be more comfortable if Your Honor did the stay away order. It looks like fire rescue came out, this was violent, and she's leaving out of the house.
Bien, la fiscal ha dicho que ella quisiera que igual se deje la orden de alejamiento. La juez iba a dar una orden de alejamiento modificada, pero la fiscal ha dicho que prefiere que sea una orden de alejamiento regular porque fue un caso violento.
Okay, so I understand you don't want a stay away order. The state insists you get one to protect you, so I'm okay with that because this is violent.
It's okay. I don't need it, but it's okay. I'm gonna take my own means. It's okay. It doesn't really.
All right. So,
It's
sir,
okay.
stay away from the alleged victim, Malila Lozada. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Bien, señor, entonces tiene que mantenerse alejado de Malila Lozada. No puede tener contacto directo o indirecto con ella. No puede tener contacto en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de medios sociales u otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times.
Y usted tiene que mantenerse a una distancia de al menos 500 pies de donde esté la víctima, donde viva, estudia o trabaja en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede usar o poseer drogas ilícitas.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, comprar, portar o tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, pistolas, armas o munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Usted debe entregar de inmediato cualquier tipo de arma de fuego, armas, munición o permiso para portar armas ocultas a la policía más cercana y entregarle el recibo a la Secretaría del Tribunal.
And ma'am, have you moved out yet, or are you still moving out?
No, I just recently got contacted by the Miami Police Department to give the resources to
Oh,
contact
okay.
CVAC. So the CVAC office was contacted on the, yeah,
Fine.
I'm
So
gonna
you-
go through the process.
You may return to, if the victim's living in a home, you have to find somewhere else to stay.
Señor, si la víctima está viviendo todavía en la casa, usted tiene que buscar otro lugar donde vivir.
So you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Usted puede regresar a la casa de la víctima una sola vez dentro de las 48 horas después de que lo hayan dejado salir de la cárcel.
With a police officer
Con un oficial de la policía
to retrieve your personal belongings.
para retirar sus artículos personales.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la policía o si usted se queda ahí, usted será arrestado.
Do you understand? And if you go to the victim's home without the police or stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order?
¿Usted ha entendido la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí, correctamente.
Yes, correct.
All right, fine. Bond on count one, false imprisonment will be $1,500. Count two, battery is $1,000.
Por el cargo número 1, privación de la libertad, la fianza será de $1,500. Por el cargo número 2, agresión físico, la fianza es de $1,000.
State, I don't know, he has no priors. Did you have an objection? I don't know if he qualifies for pretrial.
Le pregunta a la fiscalía
No.
si
Judge,
No, he doesn't
if you would consider Judge ordering him into pretrial, he does not have the funds for the bond.
su señoría él no tiene los medios para la fianza, se le podría ordenar el programa de servicios previo al juicio.
I don't, okay, if he has somewhere, they'll have to verify he has somewhere else to live. So pretrial alternate, 1,500 count one, 1,000 count two.
Bien, ellos tendrán que verificar a ver si tiene dirección alterna donde vivir. Entonces, servicios previo al juicio, fianza alterna $1,500 por el cargo número 1, $1,000 por el cargo número 2.
Have a nice day. Thank you for coming in, ma'am.
Que tenga buen día.
Let me call up Tavares Swanson, page 10. His mother's here.
Judge, who did you call next?
Tavares Swanson for his mother. Hello.
Number 30.
I don't know if is it a felony to have cannabis in public housing or you have to sell
Both
it?
2 misdemeanors is fine.
Okay. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of cannabis within 1,000 feet of public housing and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You're the mother?
Yeah.
Your mother's in court also. All right, there's probable cause for possession of cannabis and resisting without, will pretrial take him or no?
He may be on some kind of federal release.
Oh.
Right, the A form said, let me say, said he's on probation, but I don't know.
I don't see probation. Is he on probation somewhere?
Yeah.
We're federal or? Federal, you're on federal probation?
Probation.
Yes, Judge.
I don't know if TAP will take him. I'm happy to do TAP. Yeah, TAP alternate bond. Count one will be $1. Count two is $500. All right. So you can get out for free with the TAP program, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Appreciate it. You too.
That's a TAP person. Yes, ma'am?
You've been a jail for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
25 years plus, I
Yeah.
hope. Yeah, getting old. Take care, ma'am. Okay. Next we have is Oscar Canales Romero. We're on page 8, moving slowly. There's a bondsman here. Okay, good morning, sir. English okay?
How you
So you were
doing?
arrested for aggravated battery, 2 counts of aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, battery and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. All right, so let's see. Is mom the victim? Yeah.
So not aggravated. It's bad on the officers.
Okay. All right, so there's probable cause for count 1 and 2, battery on a law enforcement officer. You're facing up to 5 years in prison if you're found guilty, just so you know. And then, there's probable cause for battery. Let me see. All right, count 3 is probable cause for battery. Is the victim here? No, I don't see her. If his mother's here in court, can you raise your hand and Zoom so we know you're here? Madam Interpreter, I don't know if you want to help.
Si la madre está aquí, por favor, puede levantar la mano en Zoom.
On count 4, there's probable cause for resisting without. State, what do you want me to set the bonds? Split 1 and 2? 2,500 each?
That's fine.
$2,500 bond count 1, $2,500 bond count 2, count 3 battery is $1,000, and count 4 resisting an officer without violence is $500. Good luck to you, sir. Oh, one other thing, stay away from your mother, the alleged victim, Gresly Canales Romero. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand? And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail with a police officer to retrieve your personal belongings. If you go without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, the bondsman's gonna get you out of jail.
She
Have
might
a
have been
nice day.
arrested too.
So who's gonna take me out then?
I don't know. There's a bondsman here to get you out. Otherwise, you'll see a judge in 21 days for your arraignment.
Yeah, Judge, she's in custody too.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know my cousin, so
Right now, you got a stay away order. Got to find somewhere else to stay. Next is Cliff Hansen. Good morning, Mr. Hansen. You were arrested for possession of a firearm, weapon, or ammunition by a convicted felon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $7,500. Have a nice day. Then we have on page 8, I believe, is Raydel Rodriguez.
Added charges. Or charge.
Good afternoon. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for grand theft. It charges a second-degree felony. It says unauthorized alien. I don't know if that's an error.
No, it should be grand theft third degree.
It's a moped. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for grand theft of the moped. Your bond is $2,500. Have a nice day. Next case is Marvin Favors.
He has a probation warrant with $10,000. I wonder why.
A bench warrant a bench warrant. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I need a moment to review for probable cause. There's probable cause for the charges. Sir, you were ordered to stay away from Robert Whitehead, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I got to set a bond. There's probable cause. Count 1, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is $5,000. Count 2, battery is $1,000. Have a nice day, sir. Next, we have Zolo Jorgo, or Zolo George. I can't read the handwriting. Or George Zolo, I don't know. George Zolo.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for an attempted aggravated battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por intento de agresión física con agravantes. Voy a asignarle el abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
So he hit the victim on the head with a metal oven grate as she's sitting on the couch.
Él le pegó a la víctima, ella estando sentada en el sofá, le pegó con una pieza de metal del horno.
It looks like fire rescue responded, but the victim did not want to be transported to the hospital.
Aparentemente el rescate de los bomberos llegó, pero ella no quiso ser transportada al hospital.
I think maybe an attempted, I think there's probable cause for what's alleged.
Yo digo que sí existe motivo fundado por lo que se está alegando.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are CO.
Señora, a usted se le da la orden de mantenerse alejado de la presunta víctima cuyas iniciales son CO.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima directa o indirectamente, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de medios sociales u otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y usted tiene que mantenerse a una distancia de al menos 500 pies de la víctima, de donde esté la víctima, donde viva, estudia o trabaja en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede usar o poseer drogas ilícitas.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, comprar, portar o tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, pistolas, munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Usted debe entregar de inmediato cualquier arma de fuego, munición o permiso para portar armas ocultas a la policía más cercana y entregar un recibo con la Secretaría del Tribunal.
You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Usted puede regresar a la casa de la víctima una sola vez dentro de las 48 horas después de que lo hayan dejado salir de la cárcel.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Debe ir acompañado de un oficial de la policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para usted poder retirar sus artículos personales como su ropa personal, medicamentos, artículos de salud, documentos de trabajo y personales y herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la policía o si usted se queda ahí, usted será arrestado.
You understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Usted ha entendido la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, thank you. I'm setting a bond. It's $5,000. Have a nice day.
Bien, le estoy fijando fianza y es de $5,000. Que tenga buen día.
Next is Nelson Exantis. On page 10. Good morning, Mr. Xantis. You were arrested for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $7,500. Have a good day. Next is Otto Labarera. Good morning, Mr. Labarera. You were arrested for possession of a controlled substance, a vape pen, and attempted tampering with evidence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I'm not, pretrial's okay. I'm not so
No
sure about the
objection.
tampering. Anyway, pretrial services, alternate bond, count 1 will be $1,000 and count 2 will be $1,000. Have a nice day. Next is Michael Vandergest. We're on page 10. Good morning, sir. Sir, you were arrested for domestic battery by strangulation. I will, can you afford to hire a lawyer, sir?
No, I
I
cannot.
will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review. There's probable cause for the charge. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are TC. No contact with the victim TC, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. I'm sending a bond. It's $5,000. Have a nice day. Next case is Alejandro Vega Torres. We're on page 10.
Judge, Mr. Vandergeest does not have the funds for the $5,000 bond. Would your honor consider a $1,500 to $2,000 bond? He's hoping he
Maybe
has a
house arrest
now.
though, Judge, but I'm,
Not only the strangler is beating on her. I
right.
don't know.
There's a recording. Victim says he's gonna kill me.
Did you have priors? I forgot. Let me see. Can I have this paper?
I only see one null pros that's non-domestic.
I can lower it a little, but I'm setting a bond. I'll set it at $3,000.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Just stay away from the victim, please. Next, we have Alejandro Vega Torres. Good morning, sir. You were do you speak English?
Yes.
Are you arrested for grand theft of a vehicle? It charges a second-degree felony, but there's no value for the stolen tractor trailer. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there's probable cause for grand theft, a third-degree felony. He has a prior conviction for this from December. I'm setting a bond, $2,500. This tractor trailer was stolen in Kentucky. Good day, sir. Next is Adam Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, good morning. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied dwelling, possession of burglary tools and criminal mischief. Public defender's office will be appointed. So what's the burglary tools? He breaks into homes and squats there, that he's known for that in this neighborhood. But I don't know what the burglary tools are. State?
It just says tools.
It says screwdrivers, pliers. I don't know. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the victim's residence at 15576 Southwest 103rd Street in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that location. You must stay away from there, sir. I'll set a bond. Count 1 burglary to the unoccupied dwelling is $7,500. Count 2, I don't know. You want $1 on that? Is that good?
fine.
$1 for count 2. Count 3 criminal mischief. It says the damages were what, $200, so that's $150, count 3. And stay away from the victim's property at 15576 North Southwest 103rd Street. Good day, sir. Next is Christopher Johnson. Page 11. Good afternoon, Mr. Johnson. You were arrested for false imprisonment and domestic battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Right, the victim's here. I'm promoting her. If she can unmute and put on the video, then I can swear her in. Good morning.
Hi,
Good
good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Hi, raise your right hand to be sworn, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Please tell me your name.
My name is Alexa Ruiz.
Are you afraid of Christopher Johnson?
No, I am not afraid.
Do you want the court to order him to stay away from you?
No, that will not be necessary.
What year were you born?
1995.
All right, thank you. Okay, state any questions?
I mean, no questions, but I will note that the defendant's got prior DV arrests, including a prior 2-year probation sentence for domestic violence.
Ma'am, you understand the court cannot protect you against any future violence from Mr. Johnson without a
Yeah,
stay away order.
I understand there won't be because this was a misunderstanding and a lot of the, well, 90%
Ma'am, you
of the
don't have to
information.
make excuses for him. I just want to know if you want a stay away
No,
order.
no, I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying that the things that were written on the
Actually
police
are.
report are false, like things that
Okay.
didn't happen.
Well, somebody called the police.
And
State,
I do see a bandage on the victim's face.
That's not a
Corey.
bandage. This was a burn that I got burned with a hair iron.
Ms. Corey, any questions you have for Ms. Ruiz?
No, Judge, thank you.
Thank you. All right, so Mr. Johnson, I will enter a modified stay away order from the alleged victim, Alexa Ruiz. You are allowed to have contact with the alleged victim. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards her in any manner whatsoever. So only friendly, nonviolent contact is permitted. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, do
I'm
not.
actually planning to marry her in the future, so.
Okay, even when people get married, they still can fight, so you have no violent contact with her, you understand?
I understand.
Also, do not engage in any criminal activity, do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
modified stay away order, okay.
Modified stay order, even if.
Only not friendly, nonviolent contact is allowed. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Thank you. I guess pretrial, I'll give him pretrial. Alternate bond, count one, false imprisonment, $2,500. Count two, battery is $1,000. So he can get out for free with pretrial services or post a $3,500 bond. Thank you for coming in, ma'am.
Okay, how do I go about now on my part, how do I go about getting him out of there?
So somebody from pretrial services will call you and to verify he has a place to stay. Does he live with you?
Yes.
You can put on the pretrial order, he's allowed to live with the victim. Okay, they're gonna call you, or you can call a bondsman and bond him out and pay the $3,500, your choice. You can get out for free with pretrial, or you can post the bond, okay?
Okay,
Thank
understood.
you.
Thank you,
Have a good
Your
day.
Honor. Have a great day.
All right, now on page 12 is Ronald Mounts.
He refused court, Your Honor.
He refused court. Let me review for probable cause.
Victim is Willie Rouse, Rouse.
Judge, we can waive his presence.
Okay. Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. There's probable cause for the charge. Bond is $2,500. You said refusal?
Yes.
Oh, I thought so. Thank you. Right now we have on page 12, Eduardo Riecho Hernandez. Is he there? Is he refusing?
Refused.
We'll waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence.
Victim is Arturo Barcenas, Barcenas.
Thank you.
There's probable cause for the charge. I'll set his bond at $1,000. What about Mandy Pena?
Refused court.
We can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Shouldn't it be possession of a controlled substance at a correctional facility?
We could charge it that way, but
Mm-hmm. All right. Our bond is $2,500. Then we have on page 14, Johnny Fernandez.
Is a refusal or waive his presence?
Victim is Benjamin Lukens, Lukens.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence.
What was the last name?
Lukens, Lukens.
Thank you.
All right, appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, bond is $2,500. All right, next, Daniel Val.
NBC.
We can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Here's probable, let me see. Defendant then shoved the defendant, but earlier he grabbed his arm, so there's probable cause for the charge. Bond is $5,000.
Judge, can we excuse the interpreters?
Is there somebody else there?
No, Your Honor.
There's not. Who's the gentleman?
Oh,
This
yes,
is the-
yes,
this
that's
is
a
the
writing.
add-on. Eric Williams.
I can excuse the interpreter, Ms. Coriel. Thank you so much.
Thank
Please
you,
come
Judge.
again.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Who's this gentleman? A write-in?
Eric Williams.
Eric Williams on page, I don't know.
What's
He's
the
at
case
end.
number?
He's write-in F25-21695. Sir, you were arrested for driving with a suspended license, third or subsequent conviction, resisting an officer without violence.
Oh, I think they said bond out yesterday. I don't have anything about his criminal history. Corrections, does he have any holds?
No.
Okay. Do you know what happened? He tried to bond out and then.
He needed to come to first appearance. He wasn't
Oh.
allowed to bond out.
2,500 count one, 500 count two. Let me see something. Yeah, there's 2,500 count one, 500 count two. It says revoke license. Yeah, that way you can bond out now, sir. Okay. Okay, the next are the refusals. A minute. Now we have Kevin Gray, page 16. He's refused.
Refused.
You can waive his presence if it's okay
Appo-
with you.
Does he have a hold? Yeah, it's an added charge. Okay, appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Let me review. Oh, this is from last week. Okay, appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, 2,500 count one, 1,000 count two, 500 count three. Next, we have Diego Velasquez, page 16.
Refused court.
We'll waive his presence, Judge.
I think
And
it's
I
Appoint
have
the-
no problem.
1,000 on the.
Okay. Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, bond is $1,000.
Judge, would you consider no probable cause?
No.
He's
I mean,
saying
we
that
could-
Mr. Sanchez began to fight him. The arrest form says they stand in front of each other and simultaneously fist fight. If nothing else, it's a mutual combat at best, which would be disciplinary for corrections, but not.
Yeah, I'll do $1 on this one. Next is DeAndre Williams, page 17.
Refuse.
Oh, we can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. There's probable cause, $2,500.
Which case, Your Honor?
Oh, I'm sorry, there's more than one. F25-21619, $2,500. If there's another one, I gotta read it.
In 1-9, the victim is Robert Thompson. And in 2-0, the victim is Claude Griffin.
Is there another case? I only see one. Oh, here's the other one. On F25-21620, I gotta review. There's probable cause, $2,500. Next is Elijah Baxter, page 17.
Refuse.
We can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. There's probable cause, $2,500 bonds. Next is Tadris Sutton, page 18.
Refuse.
We can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. What does it say this fellow did? He was just fighting, I don't know, fighting the victim.
It says he was the aggressor.
It says Baxter was the aggressor in the case.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mention.
I'll do $1. Sutton's mentioned in this one before. I'll do $1. It says he was fighting at the jail. Right, then Manley Gerard.
Refuse.
Page 18, he's refusing, been refusing. Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. He was fighting at the jail. Let's see. $1 bond. And then there's Chris Villachica, page 19.
Refuse.
We'll waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. So it is Shank. There's probable cause for the charge, $2,500. That's it for the morning calendar. Can we start at 1:30? It's 12:17. Is that okay? I can't guarantee the audios will work, but I know we can, if we can we start by then, Ashley? Or you're not sure? I don't know. Where are we gonna be? We're done. Where are we gonna be for the afternoon? Downstairs or here? Well, they'll let us know.
All right, so Judge, I'll bring the paperwork to 3-1.
Okay. I don't know where or go stop by 1-5 and ask if it's working. We don't need Miss Ortiz. We're done. We're gonna start at 1:30 somewhere. What, 5-3? I mean, sorry, 5-3, 1-5 or 3-1.
Thank you. Just wanted the start time, Judge. Thank you.
Recording
stopped.
Recording in progress.
So he was the one who struck her with a bat. It was the co-defendant, but there is probable cause for the burglary with an assault or battery. He kicked her, so it's a battery. Let's see. And he also took her phone. So sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are VCD. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times, and stay away from the victim's residence at 22357 Southwest 119th Avenue in Miami, Florida. So as to count one, there's probable cause for, let me say there's probable cause for burglary with an assault or battery, and granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing and holding him with no bond on count one. Count two, there's probable cause for battery, that's $1,000 bond. And count strong arm three. I'll set that at $5,000, I guess. Have a nice day. Next case is John Doe. Page, what is that? Spanish interpreter, please. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence.
Buenas tardes, usted enfrenta el cargo de agresión física a un oficial de policía y de resistirse a un oficial con violencia.
Resisting an officer without violence.
También por resistirse a un oficial sin violencia.
And disorderly conduct.
Y por conducta escandalosa.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Asigno al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Doral station.
Señor, usted le ordena que se mantenga alejado de la estación del Doral.
That's 1062 Northwest 87th Avenue in Miami, Florida.
En el 1062 Northwest de la 87 Avenida en Miami, Florida.
You're not allowed to go to that apartment or pool, and you must stay away from there. Do you understand?
No puede regresar ella, tiene que mantenerse alejado de ese lugar. ¿Usted entiende eso? Yes.
Sir, how long are you living in Miami for?
Señora, ¿hace cuánto tiempo que usted vive en Miami? Acérquese al micrófono. ¿Hace cuánto tiempo?
Yeah, 5 años.
It's been 5 years now.
Set a bond on count one, battery on a law enforcement officer. I'll set that at $3,500. Count two, resisting an officer with violence is $1,000. Count three, resisting an officer without violence is $500. And count Disorderly conduct is $150.
Entonces, señor, la fianza para el primer cargo, que es la agresión física a un oficial de policía, la fianza será en $3,500. Cargo número 2, resistirse con violencia, son $1,000 de fianza. Cargo número 3, resistirse sin violencia, son $500. Y el cargo número 4, conducta escandalosa, $150 de fianza.
Have a good day, sir.
But he couldn't hear the interpreter. He can repeat the amount about the
Better
bond,
repeat it.
please.
Para el primer cargo, al resistirse al oficial con violencia, son $3,500. Para el segundo, perdón, para el primero, que es la agresión física a un oficial, son $3,500. Para el segundo, resistirse con violencia, son $1,000. Para el tercero, resistirse sin violencia, son $500. Y para el cuarto, conducta escandalosa, son $150.
Next is Zion Dawson. He's out on probation F24 22587. So there's a hold. 22587B hold for the division judge tomorrow. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied structure or conveyance. It says with prejudice. I don't believe there's prejudice. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Looks like an attempt. He's trying to get
I
in
agree, Judge.
cars. So I don't think he got into any of the cars. So I'm setting a bond of $2,500. There's no prejudice, and you'll see a judge tomorrow. All right, for your probation hold. Have a good day. Right, next is Rafael Torres. Page 3. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for retail theft with prior conviction for petty theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. This goes back to June 11th of 2025.
It should be, I think, a third-degree felony. And maybe just one count.
Oh, it's more than one county's charged with this. Oh, in the retail, okay. I would ask for a snap, Judge.
State's requesting a bond. He was sentenced to 180 last year for the same charge, and it looks like he's got a lot of convictions for that charge.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the CCS pharmacy store at 312 Lincoln Road in Miami Beach, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store, and you must stay away from there, sir. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's probable cause for petty theft to award convictions on count 1 and count 2. Technically, there's probable cause. He has a lot of various arrests. I don't know. I don't see anything this year.
So Judge, he did 180 and that was upon revocation of probation. And I think if I counted it, there's probably at least a dozen felony convictions for the same offense. There were some arrests this year that didn't result in convictions, but he has also, I think he was arrested at.
Miss F, I can't hear what you're saying.
Sorry, it looks like he's got at least a dozen convictions for the same offense. He did jail after his probation was revoked last year. And then it looks like he was arrested.
I'll split them. 2,000 count 1 and 1,500 count 2. Good luck to you, sir. Stay away from CBS. But let me ask you a question. Does he have anything else pending? It's just, this is from June.
I know they caught him at the airport and he's a serial, it looks like, offender.
You'll see the judge. Hopefully they'll release you. Have a good day. The division judge. Jacob Bedoya.
You're on the Sam hold for a case?
No.
Oh, okay.
Jacob, who's next on the calendar came out of order? Is it Ivan Vito or Jacob Bedoya?
Judge Corrections wants to take number 14 out of turn, who is Junior Asensio Arias on page 5.
All right. Junior Asensio Arias, page 5. Please come in. Good afternoon, sir.
We'll need Spen.
Sir, you were arrested for attempted aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer without violence.
Señor, buenas tardes. Usted enfrenta el cargo de intento de agresión física con agravantes a un oficial de policía y también por resistirse con violencia.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le asigno el abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Mr. Interpreter, could you repeat that? You didn't hear the last one.
Voy a asignar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente. Counsel, did he hear the charges, the interpretation for the charges?
He should have been charged with battery on a law enforcement officer. He kicked Officer Neely in the jaw with his left foot.
Se le debió haber imputado el cargo de agresión física a un oficial de policía. De hecho, se dice que pateó al oficial en la quijada.
That's what it says. It says you're going to kill everybody when he gets out of jail.
Dijo que iba a matar a todo el mundo cuando saliera de la cárcel.
Is this a hospital case? How long have you lived in Miami, sir?
Señora, ¿hace cuánto tiempo que usted vive en Miami?
Do you have the calendar?
10 years, Judge, he's lived here in Miami.
Does he have benefits or no for the hospital? I'm sorry to hear.
No, Judge.
All right, so I'll set a bond. Count 1, battery on a law enforcement officer is $5,000. Count 2, resisting an officer without violence, $500. Have a good
Entonces la
day.
fianza quedará el primer cargo, agresión a un oficial de policía, $5,000. Para el segundo cargo, agresión, resistirse sin violencia, $500. Pase un buen día.
All right, so let me call up Ivan Vito. Is he next? Oh, no, it's Jacob Bedoya is next, page 4. Then Mr. Vito. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, and assault on a law enforcement officer. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Yeah, I guess there's probable cause for everything. Count 1, the battery on a law enforcement officer is. Anyone miss Little? He has no priors. Count 1. $4,000, count 2, $1,000, and count 3 is $500. Have a good day, sir.
Judge, can you repeat count 1?
$4,000, count 1, 1,000, count 2, $500, count 3.
Your Honor, can I readdress the case with Zion Gleason?
Okay, can I recall Zion?
I have 2,500. I just want to check this system says
Is that
that.
what I wrote? Maybe I wrote something else. Is Mr. Zion at the beginning, like the second or third? This is the slowest calendar. What did I write? Okay, what'd you write? Oh, something else. That's okay. It's that kind of thing. All right, now
Is it 2,500?
2,500.
Okay, thank you.
All right, this is Mr. Ivan Vito. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, you were arrested for 4 cases. We'll go case by case. There are a lot. Trafficking and there are trafficking charges, and you have another one, grand theft of a firearm. Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and unlawful use of a communications device. That's from June 18th. We'll start with that one. Let me review the probable cause. So it was a controlled by. He was trying to sell the officer the firearm. So count 1, there's probable cause for grand theft of the firearm, $2,500 bonds. Count 2, probable cause. Wait, oh, I'm sorry. Where does it say it's convicted felon?
So I wasn't able to pull a judgment, but I do have his DOC information. He was released from prison in 2004, sentenced to 3 years in state prison for cocaine trafficking, felon in possession. Also, he was released from a federal sentence February 17th of 2023.
There's probable cause. $7,500, count 2. And count 3. Unlawful use of communications device is $2,500 bond. Now we'll go to the other cases. F25 21762. That's the case. It's from July 24. He's selling meth. So it's charged with armed possession of crystal meth. I'm sorry, armed trafficking in crystal meth, carrying a concealed firearm by a violent career criminal, in possession with intent to sell crystal meth within 1,000 feet of a church or convenience store while armed. So this incident happened within 1,000 feet of a church. It's 106 grams of crystal meth. I don't know what it says he's a violent criminal.
I don't think so.
You want me just to do $1 on that one?
Or felon in possession.
Okay, it'd be felon in possession. So count 1, trafficking in crystal meth, that's the bond. Count 2, felon in possession of a firearm is a $7,500 bond. And count 3, armed possession, intent to sell a controlled substance within 1,000 feet of the church. I'll set it at $2,500. Let me go to the next case. It's F25. Where are we? F25 21761. Armed trafficking in amphetamine. Again, with it's mentioning carrying a concealed firearm by a violent career criminal. Armed possession with intent to sell a controlled substance within 1,000 feet of a school or a park or a church, and unlawful use of a communication, excuse me, unlawful use of a communications device. I will appoint the public defender's office for you in this and the other cases too. So it's 87 grams of crystal. They said of crystal field testing. It was positive crystal meth. I don't see anything about the firearm, the convicted felon, but
no,
mentioned before, or the church. nothing about the church. So
Which case, Judge?
F25-21761.
61, hold on. Okay.
I'm okay with the dollar.
All right. Count one is no bond for traffic, armed trafficking, and amphetamine. Count two, possession of a firearm by convicted felon. I'll set that. What do you want? 7,500.
That's fine.
3, the armed possession with intent to sell within 1,000 feet of the school or church, $1. There's a probable cause. And count.
Is that released on 3?
No, it's $1. Count 3. $1. Count 4 will be the unlawful use of the communications device is $2,500. No bond, $7,500, $1, and $2,500. Okay. F25-21760. It's trafficking in crystal meth, in possession with intent to sell crystal meth, with conspiracy for possession with intent to sell within 1,000 feet of the school. It's from July 2nd. That's 150 grams. It says this happened in Miami Jackson High School. So count is 70. Count one is, what do you want? $25,000. Count one. Okay. And count two will be $5,000. And on this, that's it. You have to go see the division judge to see if you can get a bond on your other cases. Have a nice day. Okay, next we have is Jordan Luke on page 4. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for domestic battery by strangulation and battery. I will appoint the defender's office for you. So there's probably cause for count 1 and count 2. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Miriam Massa. I think that's his mother. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand? Stay away with us.
I do.
Do you have somewhere else you can? That's not what.
He thinks you might be able to find another place to stay, Judge. He does not have funds for a bond, though.
I mean, I get to house arrest. That's about it. It's pretty violent. I understand there's family dynamics. State, you objecting to pretrial state?
Yes.
All
I'm okay
right.
with
House arrest with a GPS monitor, alternate bond will be $4,000 count one and $1,000 count two. Level 3 house arrest. I'm not for a few. Good luck to you, sir. Have a nice day. Next is Dexter Morales, page 5. Two cases. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for two cases, conspiracy for trafficking in crystal meth and possession with sell of crystal meth, a controlled substance within 1,000 feet of a church or convenience store. That's from September 18th. And then you have another case. Well, we can start with this case. I don't see where it talks about the church or convenience store.
1,000 in
What?
in 6.5 it talks at 1,000 feet.
Oh, okay. Same location. It is. The other case, F25-21765, it's from September 9th. It's possession with intent to sell crack cocaine and possession, and I'm sorry, sale of cocaine. So it talks about 1,000 feet of the church. So on F25-21765.
But this is me, and I don't think I did nothing to you for you to have an attitude.
Corrections.
Corrections, your audio's on. Count one, possession with intent to sell cocaine within 1,000 feet of a church or convenience store is going to be $10,000. And then count two, sale of cocaine will be $5,000. That's count 1 and 2. That's on F25-21765. And then the other case of 25-21766, there's probable cause for conspiracy for trafficking in crystal meth. Within a
Which is it a conspiracy?
10,000. He brings them over to Mr. Vito, the other co-defendant.
Yeah.
He's the intermediary.
Okay.
I'll do $10,000 count one, count two. Possession with intent to sell crystal meth within 1,000 feet of the church will be 5,000. That's it. Good day. Next is George Bettina Suarez, Spanish. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for fleeing and eluding a police officer.
Buenas tardes, usted enfrenta el cargo de huir y eludir a un oficial de policía.
So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a asignar la oficina de abogados de oficio para que lo represente.
So he also got arrested for DUI.
También fue arrestado por manejar bajo los efectos.
Okay, so there's probable cause for the charge. He doesn't have a license. He's driving drunk and he's hitting vehicles. And he doesn't stop for the police, so I'm setting a box.
Entonces hay motivo fundado para los cargos, estaba andando, de hecho, y no se detuvo cuando lo mandaron parar.
Yes.
There's nothing indicating that he was aware the officer was trying to pull him over, Judge.
Yeah, it is.
Pardon?
There, it's mentioned here. The officer activated his emergency equipment, initiated a traffic stop. He kept traveling. The second
Entonces, el oficial de la defensa dice que no presenta un argumento para motivo fundado, pero la juez lee el informe del arresto donde dice que el oficial activó sus luces y él no se detuvo.
He had to do a pit maneuver to try and get him to stop.
There's nothing indicating that he was actually aware that the officer was trying to pull him over. They're indicating they're pulling him over for DUI, Judge.
They activated the emergency equipment, initiated a traffic stop. He didn't stop, he just kept going, weaving back and forth and making no attempt to stop. I'm sorry, he may not have been aware because he was drunk, but the officer, I guess, any reasonable person with a license.
Cualquier persona que vea una luz, obviamente una persona razonable, de hecho se detendría, él estaba para allá y para acá, tal vez no estaba consciente de eso porque estaba borracho.
There's probable cause, it's bonds $2,500.
Hay motivo fundado para el arresto. Your Honor, for the interpreter, what's the amount of the bond again, please?
$2,500, no
Got it.
drive order.
Got it, thank you. Entonces la fianza son 2.500 orden,
Unless you have
2.500.
No
Judge.
drive unless you have a valid license, sir. Have a nice day.
Entonces, $2.500 de fianza, una orden de no manejo, a menos que tenga una licencia válida para conducir.
Latino Suarez does not have funds for a bond. Would Your Honor consider house arrest as an alternate?
No. He's driving without a license, drunk, and he's crashing into vehicles. It doesn't stop for the police. I think he's a flight risk.
De hecho, la defensa le pregunta si le pueden dejar dar arresto domiciliario. La juez dice que no, él es riesgo de fuga, él estaba manejando borracho y no se detuvo y sin
He
licencia.
also had a breath test blowing 0.213 and 217, which is pretty high. More
De
than
hecho,
double the legal limit.
La prueba del alcoholímetro salió en punto 213 y punto 217, lo cual es el doble del límite permitido, del límite legal.
All right. Next, we have Dwayne Ward on page 6.
He's a fugitive from Broward County in no bond.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ward. You were arrested for kidnapping, false imprisonment, and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he bit her finger, caused her to get stitches. He dragged her out to the balcony, closing the door, locking her outside. I'm not sure if that's a kidnapping or false imprisonment. No, he dragged her to the apartment. He pulled her by the hair, dragged her to the apartment balcony, then closed and locked the balcony. Okay. He then grabbed the child, jumped over the balcony to try and stop him from taking the child. I think there's probable cause for everything. And I'm entering stay orders from
I'm
the
going to ask you to find no probable cause for count 1, Judge, only for the false imprisonment.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Nala. You can't read the handwriting. Andre, Nala, Aletheria, Andre, the victim, the mother of your child. No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permit to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. And sir, you have to go to her home to get any of your personal belongings. No, you have to go there and get your stuff.
Where, to my home?
No,
Where?
no. Judge. Do you understand the stay-away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. State, how was the kidnapping? I think any one of the, and it has to be like the terrorized. He's just locking her out the balcony so he can still take the child.
I see a judge. I mean, I think it's borderline.
I think it's false imprisonment. I think Ms. Corey is correct in her argument. So count one, no probable cause, release outright. I don't know if you want $1 on that, by just being held anyway, because he has that warrant out of Broward. No, that's outright. Okay, count one, no probable cause, release outright. Count two, there's probable cause for false imprisonment. That's a $2,500 bond. Count three, she had to get stitches from her biting the finger. I think it's an aggravated, I don't know. It's an
It would be an
aggravated.
aggravated battery.
Huh?
It would be aggravated.
Well, I don't know if he was intending to give her stitches.
I mean, when you bite someone that hard.
Okay, count three. So count two is $2,500 bonds, and count three, there's probable cause for aggravated battery. I'll set that at $5,000. Most importantly, stay away from the victim, sir. You understand the stay-away order?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me just, he has no priors here, does he?
It's got
Or he does?
the open, right, he does have priors.
I don't know. I mean, this is something where I would put house arrest on, but he has that warrant out of Broward. What's the warrant in Broward for? Violation of probation on property. And he's home. Okay. All right. That's just leave the bond. Have a good day. And I'm denying its motion for pretrial detention.
And you're denying the state's motion?
Yeah. Okay, next, Leandro Cabrero Ibargolin, page 6. Do you know if he has hospital benefits?
They couldn't find her with the Medicaid, but they're checking another way to see about Medicare. I reached out to his mom.
I don't know what you want me to do.
If we can reset it for tomorrow.
Sure, reset tomorrow for hospital. Then there's Elijah Davis.
NBC. Added.
NBC.
We can wait.
There's probable cause for the charges. The charge $2,500 bond, appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Okay, I think that's it. Just so we clear it, do you still have problems hearing me?
You're still waiting, and we still have the state and the interpreter whose volume is nice, wonderfully clear, and slowly declines to barely being able to hear them.
I mean, sometimes I start mumbling, but I think that the sound was better this morning.
It's happening with you and the interpreter. Even when you're speaking really, I can tell you're forcefully trying to
yeah.
loud, and it still goes down.
And I second that as well. I mean, I had a hard time hearing the judge, you know, at times, again, towards the end, it kind of drops a little
And
bit.
it's hard to, it's hard for you. So they got to work on it. Let's see if we'll be good tomorrow, or maybe one.
All righty. See you then.
Judge, one more thing. Those pigeons from last week, $43,000.
$43,000 for pigeons?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of expensive. They get them back?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. They can get some for free. They all hang out by Walgreens, the trees. And see you later.
Good afternoon, y'all.
Bye.
Recording stopped.